We've pinged. I'm restarting the song though. All right. Yup. Yup. Y'all know what time it is. All right, this is big. This is big. Guess I can't really mute myself in the stage. So, Gia, thank you for the sub so much. Thank you so much for the sub, Gia. Appreciate that, hella. We're gonna win. We're gonna win Chat Frost Trials, Gia. We got this shit. I believe in us. Rage bait time with a... Yeah, okay. We have a rage bait counter, but if you guys go too crazy, like, I don't know. I don't know. Don't go too crazy with the rage bait. Where should I put the rage bait counter? Should I be above my head, bro? Like, we'll just put it down here with the cold takes counter. Put chat up a bit. All right. Are you guys ready to get into the takes? What's your hot take? I'm scared. Chamber Trials. Why? Why does it reset my title to this every time? Genuinely, what the fuck? What is going on? No. This is pissing me off. Literally every single time I go live, it resets my title to that. Literally every single time, bro. Oh my god. Why? Dude, this pisses me off because it also messes with my what's it called? It messes with my like notification too. Is it set in your OBS? No, it's not set in my OBS. It was, but now it's not. So I don't know. I don't know why it keeps changing. All right. I assume you guys are ready to get this shit started. Oh my god, Ranitor is here. Guys, Ranitor is here to give a hot take. Are we excited about that? Ranitor is here. Okay. Remember, if you want to give a hot take, you need to join my Discord and join the stage. Because that's where I'm going to be dragging people up to give their hot takes. PB on Tuesday. Is that actually real? Is there a Tuesday PB? Cold take, but I'm here to... Like, we're counting everything, all right? We have L takes, W takes, rage baits, and cold takes. We're counting all of it. We got one Sunday. Okay, that's hype. Should I DM to represent me? Gotta find someone. Gotta find someone. All right. Why are we questioning? Yo, AC, why are we questioning, bro? Okay. Hopefully only W takes today. I would love to hear some W takes, but I think it's kind of unavoidable. I do have to make something clear before we start the stream here today. Last time I did a hot take stream, we were a little bit mean to Block Wars, and I don't want that to happen again. To try not to be mean, you can still like give a take about Block Wars if you think the games are bad or something like that. You can still say that, but in chat, let's just be chill. I don't want to get benched because they benched me for it, so I don't want to get benched more. So, yeah. So that's just something I had to say because I don't want to get benched. But yes, we will be chilling with Block Wars this time. Not allowed to hate, but I think it's about time we get to our first hot take. And let me know about the music volume. It's probably pretty quiet right now. But obviously, it's not really the focus. I'm going to turn it down for myself, actually. Can I be mean to MCC? Absolutely. I think Block Wars is the only ones who are going to get their panties in a twist if we actually, like, make fun of them. So, like, Chamber Trials? Free to shit on Chamber Trials as much as you want. You guys can shit on Chamber Trials as much as you want. Redditor loves it, bro. Redditor loves when Chamber Trials get shit on. So, you know, as much as you want. Well, we ain't no bitches around here. It's chill. All right. We can go ahead and run this up though. with our first take, who should we bring up? We have a couple people in the Discord here. As you can see, raise your hand if you want to be first. Raise your hand if you're in the stage and you want to be first with your hot take. And also, we're gonna have chat is gonna be able to vote on whether you think it's an L take, W take, rage bait, or a cult take. Unless it's like just very, very clear. Like we can just tell. Striker, yo, Striker, your name's getting said, bro. They want you. They want you to put that take up. Zombre is the only one raising their hands. We might have a Zombre first take. No one else raising their hand. I think we should run it. Zombre, are you ready to give your first take here? I'm gonna drag you up. How do I even like do it? Low key. Invite to speak. There you go.
Okay.
Hello.
I saw nobody raising their hand, so I just like raised my hand. But anyways, I would say like for my hot take.
First, I just want to make sure everyone can hear you like well. So.
Okay.
Is the volume good on Zombre's side? I turned them up a bit, but. So. All right, we're good. All right,
Okay.
Zombre,
So,
you have the floor. Feel free. Give whatever take you'd like. We're gonna take a look at this.
okay. So I wouldn't say like it's like really like an event take. I would say like it's more of like just like a Minecraft space take. But for servers and events too, I think like say somebody does something like somebody drops a slur, somebody is misogynistic, homophobic, whatever. I think in that case, what like should happen, you know, like what I think like realistically mods should do is taking action and then like blacklisting them from events wherever it's due. Like so like say that happened in like one event, then they would be blacklisted like throughout like several events.
Yeah.
Or like it happened on like one server, then like they'd be blacklisted from other servers with like their name just like written down like, hey, this person said this and did this on our server.
Yeah.
And then,
oh, sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
So,
Go on.
yeah, so like it'd be like a just like a universal system to keep log and keep track of what players have done or said.
Yeah, no, if are you done? Or you want to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So basically, I agree with this a lot. Obviously, it's kind of hard to have like a communication network. You know, everyone that's organizing events isn't on the same page all the time. I think establishing some kind of communication network where there's like a universal kind of blacklist of people who are just really weird to not be getting into events would be a good thing. It is just very hard to organize that. Like, I don't know who would be the person to do that. Obviously, people saying slurs should not be putting like given any kind of platform in an event. With servers like Funny Wars, I'm gonna bring up as an example because I assume that's part of what we're bringing that up for. I think it is a bit different. Like if you say slurs like on a server like Hoplite or Funny Wars, a lot of the people saying the slurs are like kids basically, and I think they should deserve another chance to grow, but repeated like doing it repeatedly is just like you're gone, you know. I think personally, if you're saying slurs quite a bit, you should definitely not be in. But if you can show that you've changed, you know, maybe you get banned for like 3 to 6 months, something like that, and you come back and you have no issues after that, I think that's chill. But I do agree with you that there should be some kind of communication system. But I think most people, I mean, most events are pretty good about it. Do you know any events that aren't good about it that we could highlight, or do you not want to like kind of name anybody? That's chill as well.
I don't think I really want to name anybody, but I would say like, you know, like for one, like, you know, Funny Wars, definitely very interesting when it comes to reporting.
I haven't played Funny Wars in a while.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, they've been a lot better about it. I can't really say anything though. So, Chat, what we think about this one? I'm probably gonna make a poll for every take. New poll question. What kind of take? I don't want to say anything that's gonna influence somebody, but we have W take, L take, rage bait, and cold take. Okay, and then we're gonna let that ride for like 3 minutes. You guys can vote. Do you have any other takes that you'd like to share while you're up here?
No, I don't think so. I think that was pretty much the only one.
Cool.
I think it's like something that definitely does need to be addressed more.
Yeah, no,
Or even wait. Thinking like speaking of that takes. You know, another take too could be that there should be more female representation within events.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. I'm gonna talk about Chamber Trials specifically, just because that's the event that I organize. I know, from my event standpoint, from the roster with that, I actually did reach out to one female creator who did not respond for this last event. Obviously, we had JoJo as a newcomer this last event. We had Slushy as a newcomer. Who other women newcomers? There's just for many of the Chamber Trial stuff in specific, there's a lot of women who don't want to play as competitive events, which is totally fair. Like Hannah, I've heard, does not really want to play as competitive events. JoJo did play Chamber Trials. I heard that they didn't really want to play competitive events, so I didn't really ask them, but they had like a 3-stack in mind, so that was really cool. But I would love to see more women representation in the event scene as well. It's just, for my event in specific, it's kind of hard to find a lot of people who are interested in more competitive events, but you should hit me up.
Yeah, that is definitely fair.
And I'll also say, like, everybody who asked me about playing in CT, I talk about with Vander, like literally everybody. We bring them up and we talk about them, whether it makes sense to add them or not. So, hey, shoot your shot as well. Anyone can. But yeah, I think that's W take. It's kind of in between W take and cold take right now with first take, and I think that's just because it's kind of just like, it is a good take. It's just kind of like most people agree that people who say slurs should not be an event, and I think that's a good thing that most people agree.
Yep.
That's pretty chill. Yeah, if anyone else has anything to say, feel free to let it in the chat, or if you have any more takes you want to give. But I think it's about time to move to the next one.
I think that is it for takes. Yep.
Alrighty, thank you for coming on, Zombre.
Yeah,
you have a good rest of your day.
Yep, you too.
So, as democracy is intending, I think cold take is gonna win here. So I'm gonna put it in cold take. But I mean, some of the cold takes are just, I mean, cold takes is basically another thing of W takes because everyone just kind of agrees, but it's like not hot, if that makes sense. So onwards. Yes, who would like to be next? Raise your hand in this stage if you'd like to give your take. Raise him up, raise him up. We got Simit, we got Hedge. I know you both, I feel like Simit's about to rage bait me. I think Simit's about to rage bait me. Who do you guys think? What do we think? Hedge or Simit? Who's running it? Give us Hedge. The people want Hedge boy. Hello.
Okay. Hello.
How's it going, Hedge?
Good. I've just been writing an essay all day, so yeah.
Real shit, real shit. All right. So you got a hot take for me?
Might not be. Might be. Who knows? My take is that events should really try, or at least work better at designing the games they put into their event around what their goal as an event is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, take Chamber Trials. Sorry, a little bit of dev experience here. Like, basically the entire event is team split, right? But then you have 2 games that are just fully not team split and have 0 team aspect to them, right? Feels kind of
right, yeah,
out of place for those 2 games. Like, Flow State is like, it's an alright game, you know? Like, they're good games, it just kind of doesn't fit, right?
Is that your full take?
No.
Okay.
I'm getting to it. Another point is that other events try and fix this issue by giving team points to games that were designed around indiv. I think y'all can figure that one out.
Race!
It doesn't. Blitz Hunt, Party.
Is Blitz Hunt team split at all? I mean,
kills and for Hunter.
I feel like that makes sense though, in my opinion.
I mean,
I think that's fine.
It's not. Yeah, it's fine, but it's like it doesn't fix the issue, right? Because like, okay, if you're trying to like make a casual event, you designed your games around being for a different thing, and then you're trying to fix it, like kind of a band-aid fix, rather than just trying to rework the entire game, which I think would better suit what you're trying to do. Right?
Right.
I think another event, well, could be event, fucking PB kind of has that same issue with some of its games. MCC, I'm trying to think of MCC games that don't fit.
Is it alright if we circle back to Chamber Trials just because I want to talk about it a little bit in specific?
Yeah,
with
no,
what you said about
you can go
Flow
do that. Yeah.
Because I think, personally, I think in Chamber Trials, I mean, since we are trying to be a very, very competitive event, I think indiv games are extremely important. Even though it is more of a team aspect type of thing, I think indiv games are really, really important because the roster is so high comp. It actually makes it very interesting. I, of course, don't like racing games. I've made that pretty clear. If I could axe any game in the CT roster, it would be Mad Dash. The problem is it's so tough coming up with like new indiv games. I feel like new indiv games and PvP games are what we struggle with the most coming up with for Chamber Trials. I think our team games are amazing. We probably have some of the best team games out of any event. But we do struggle a bit more when it comes to the indiv and PvP. I think Chunk Lock is a great new game. Really helps out our PvP. But I do think that my main point is just that I think indiv games are really, really important in Chamber Trials in specific. But I do agree with your other take about like you shouldn't be forcing team split aspects into race like that. That no. Is an indiv game. There is no team play. There's no reason why it should be split. So.
Okay, it's more you shouldn't try to fix a game that was designed with completely different like for a completely different audience. You should just try and like rework the game entirely instead of trying to band-aid fix it. That's like my take.
Yeah,
but
I think band-aid fixes do work in the short term, but yeah, long term I do agree. Like it is better to just design it in a way that's gonna be sustainable.
Because I can imagine that a lot of the issues that, at least for the players in Block Wars, a lot of it, at least from the Origin side, probably comes from like the team split aspects or just other stuff. But I'm not gonna.
I would honestly say, because actually, this is a hot take of mine. I guess not even that hot, but I think Block Wars Brawl is really in a bad state right now. Like this is just my personal opinion. I don't like playing Block Wars competitively at all. I don't think the games are designed to be played competitively, and I think it's really bad to force like a brawl type scenario. But I think high comp is great for Block Wars. It's chill. Who cares if there's low comp or high comp? The skillism needs to stop, bro. Like I hate that people just get left out of Origins because they're too good. It makes me so upset. Like I think the skillism aspect is really annoying, but I think
you reminded
that
me of a point I had.
Forcing people to try really hard in like a brawl type of scenario doesn't work with the games Block Wars has right now. But I can see it working in the future, and I really hope that they can like change a lot for brawls in the future if they want to keep doing it.
I got reminded of a take when you were saying that. It's the fact that just because somebody is like good at the game, like you're talking about skillism, it's like just because they're good at the game doesn't mean they're gonna try like as hard. Like yes, they probably will still do good, but it's like saying that they'll like make the event worse for other people because they are in the event is just dumb.
Yeah, I don't agree with that take at all. I think if people want to do better in the event. If they feel bad when they see themselves low on the leaderboard, they should make effort to get better, or they should just not take it seriously because it's Block Wars. And Block Wars is not meant to be taken super seriously like that. So why do you care about your indiv? I don't know. I've always thought the skillism that they've like forced into Origins is really annoying. But
I will say the only event where you're allowed to care about your indiv is maybe PB.
yeah, I mean, I think you can care about your indiv in any event. Like, I still think you can care about your indiv in Block Wars. I just don't think the games are designed competitively, so I don't think it really like means much, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no. Block Wars is the casual of casual events. It's like, it's great when you don't take it seriously, but it just sucks when you try and take it seriously because every game is not designed to be taken seriously.
Yeah. I'm also gonna glaze another event real quick. Mania completely removed indiv, and I think that's really cool. Like, I would never do it for CT. I would never vouch for that because it is a way more competitive event, but for what Mania is going for, like that's I think it's really cool, especially with just the entire Mario Party aspect of it. I think it's really sick. So yeah, that's a little glaze I got from Mania. But
I think removing indiv isn't like as serious as you think, because it's like the indiv is always cosmetic. It doesn't actually affect if you win or not. It's just personal thing. And like, yes, I can understand for certain players, it's like the personal, like, oh, I did good. I can tell I did good. That I can understand that, but it's like, on the whole, when, like for CT at least, when it's just affected so extremely by how your team does, it kind of doesn't matter even then. You know?
No, I agree. Indiv is fully cosmetic, especially in like CT and stuff like that. Oh, not like especially in CT, because there is a lot of like individual skill that still goes into the leaderboard. There's just a lot of team split games, obviously. I still don't think it should ever be removed from CT because it's just like, why would you? It's just cool to see. It's cosmetic, sure, but it's just cool to see because it's a very high comp event. But for like low comp stuff and like stuff that's more just for fun, like Mania Party, I think it's perfectly okay. I think it's good.
Okay. I feel like I've taken up too much of your time already. So
no, that's good. Let me get the poll going. I think we had good conversations here.
Yeah.
Can I not create the same poll?
You can. You just go to mod view, I think, and just pull up the poll, right?
Yo, Mod, you got that right? Mods, Cloud, you're a mod. Cloud's got that right. Surely? I don't know. It doesn't. My only results are a new poll or a delete poll.
I guess just say like 1 in chat. Oh wait, no, that's 4 numbers. It's not, doesn't really work.
I have like, I'm like teetering on whether to say like what my predictions are for like where it's gonna go on the LW Rage Bait or Cold, because I mean I think there's 2 options for this one, but I don't want to like
said
influence
like 20
people's
things, so it's kind of fucked.
I mean, I would. I guess. I mean, there's kind of multiple takes, but take decision type shit. Yes. All right, everyone, vote up. Thank you for coming on, Hedge. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the next person, but I appreciate that, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.
I will.
Peace.
Bye.
All right, Simit, I'm gonna bring you up since you had your hand up the longest. Invite to speak, and I feel like I'm about to get rage baited. So everybody,
Hello, good evening.
yeah, hello, Simit.
Hello.
You got any good rage bait for us today?
Yeah, I've rage bait about Block Wars.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Okay. My take is that if it's possible, they should make it so that the main roster for Block Wars has 1.8 PvP mechanics.
Whoa, that is a take. So, can we unpack this a bit? Like, what do you think it makes it better for? Like, what games in specific do you say that?
Well, so I think everybody knows that Block Wars has like a problem with battle for the main roster. It gets benched a lot because variety creators, VTubers generally just have a very rough time, and that like the top of Block Wars, Fine, Shane, Stu, always sweep, always target the lower skill players. And yeah, of course, they're gonna have a bad time. I think if you make it 1.8 PvP, I mean, I personally watched MCL back in 2022, and it was like a team of Moxie, 5UP, Sleepy, H-June,
That team was
Wally.
sick, bro. That team was so sick.
I love that team. And that team went, there were teams of like, well, I can't say, it was like a team of Shane and then another good person, but that person turned out to be very bad. I can't say that name, I think. But
I don't
they
really remember the teams besides
smoked that
Sleepy's.
team.
So.
They were smoking like top players in PvP, and I think that variety creators, they're obviously very good at games, but they probably won't spend enough time on Minecraft to get better at 1.9 plus PvP mechanics.
Yeah.
I think if you made it 1.8, it becomes way more accessible. I think it would revive battle, it would make battle an option, and I also deadass think that Tomb Titans would have potential if you change it to 1.8 PvP mechanics. Because from what I heard is that they try to make Tomb Titans like dark and darker.
Yeah. That's what it was
It's
based
an
off.
extraction type game like Escape from Tarkov. If you
Mhm.
don't know what that is, you spawn in a map somewhere, you loot, there's PvP like everywhere around the map, and there's PvE. I think if you make it 1.8 PvP, it has the potential to make it more enjoyable as a viewer to watch. And because you're always going to be on edge, there could be fights for people, like fights like anywhere around the map. You're always going to be a little more on edge, and I think it would generally just be beneficial for block wars. I think everybody would find it funny if like Stu got rolled in 1v1 against like a variety creator or whatever. And yeah, I think Block Wars main roster should have 1.8 PvP mechanics.
I actually agree with this. This is not something that has ever crossed my mind, like at all. I've never thought about this, and that is honestly pretty good reasoning. Like I don't hate that. I think it would probably help, especially since they hate putting battle in. They fucking hate putting battle in. So I think if like they actually do want to put battle in, make it a bit more accessible to the VTubers, stuff like that, that is not a bad idea at all. I honestly don't think that's a terrible opinion. Shane can say like, yeah, you'd probably trash on people easier, true, but like the bottom frags would have a better time. The people who don't know what they're doing in Block Wars would have a better time PvPing because it's just
yeah, I mean the top will still be like better than everyone else, but that's already the case.
Fishing.
So it's like
I completely forgot about fishing rods.
Like the entry level for 1.8 is way lower than for 1.9 plus.
Yeah.
Like the top is probably still gonna be better. That skill difference is still gonna be there. But I think in general, like I'm personally bad at both. I have way more fun in 1.8 PvP than in 1.9 because it's just, I don't know, it's just.
I don't agree with that part. I do think 1.9 PvP is better overall. That's just my opinion.
No, I'm saying I have more fun playing it.
Okay.
It's better or whatever.
I think what could be interesting, like an interesting middle ground, is maybe if there were kits in battle where you're supposed to spam. Maybe that's a way to like still make it kind of both in a way. So you could have the people that don't really know how to 1.9 PvP have a kit that's accessible, that it's just like spam clicking and shit, but like I don't know. I think that's a very interesting take. I'm gonna run the poll if you have anything else to say. Or actually, I can't run the poll. Somebody else gotta run the poll. This is evil.
Nothing else to say.
Nothing else to say. If it was just sword, sure, but if you have any type of snowball, fishing rod, bow, oh yeah, they like any kind of like 1.8 util, probably too
fishing
much.
rods. I think no fishing rods. That would have to be.
Dude, it's so close. It's tied between W and L. That's actually crazy. This is crazy. This is a very hot take. Thank you, Simit. I thought you were gonna rage bait the fuck out of me, but this is interesting. It's still tied 15-15. This is crazy.
Oh hell no.
Holy moly, bro. This is divisive. I think it's very interesting though. That's a very interesting take. I've never thought about that kind of stuff before, and I do agree with you that it would be very, like it would be a lot easier for people who have never played 1.9 PvP to pick up and learn. So, thank you for sharing your take. I'm gonna go ahead and get the next person, but thank you for coming on, Sim. Hope you have a good rest of your night. All right, who do we want to see next? We got a couple hands up in the crowd. We got a cutie right here. Oh my god. Ranner does not have their hand up. We're not putting Ranner up. Who wants to pull up for their take? I think it's time for Sheldon J. Plankton, personally. Sheldon J. Plankton.
Alright. Is my mic fine? I was getting rage baited earlier saying it was like dog shit from a dog's ass.
It's not dog shit from a dog's ass, but it's definitely not the normal mic I'm used to. But hello, how are you doing? Do you have a hot take for me today?
My mic. I haven't talked to you in a hot minute.
It's been a bit.
It's been I have a hot take that probably isn't even that hot. It's kind of just a take. I think you'd agree with it.
L1.
I just heard you say you agreed with it. I think racing games are unfun in general. Not just that, I think they're very, very hard to make work competitively. I think that a competitive event should never have a racing game.
Is that the full take?
That's the full take if you'd like me to explain it. I just think that there's too much going on around it. It's way too experience-based, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Then you have people will bot review, and I know from experience that in some shit I tested for, I know damn well that some testers were sending like race VODs to players who wanted to win. Like,
damn. Can you say what events that is? Can you say what events that is?
That's like literally almost every event I've ever tested for. I've seen at least a little bit of that happening. I remember it back in like 2022 Block Wars testing days. I knew it was happening. Like it's been going on for a while.
Damn, bro. There's some underground race game leaks going on. Holy shit. I did not know about this.
I swear to God you did.
Swear to God I did. Maybe in like early Block Wars I might remember something like that, like Series 1, but I don't remember anything like that for any other events, not that I've heard of. Who's getting the leaks? I bet it's Amfrost. Hey yo. Amfrost's been getting the MCC tester strats for years, bro. He established that connection real quick. Yeah, you could totally have a hot take on the MCSR ranked playoffs, sure. I don't know as much, but I'm totally down to platform that. I'm gonna say my opinion on this. I hate racing games, but I hate racing games because I don't think they're sustainable for events. If you can have a racing game where every time it's in, there's a new map, I think it's good. I honestly think it's a good game.
No, yeah, that's fair. I think that, especially after one cycle, it's like when people already know the map, it gets so boring because you're just watching the same people, not exactly the same people, but like same general group of people say that play the same game that they played last event that you already saw before. Menial differences, and also it's just like very, again, not a very interesting game. Like I know I'm biased about this because I'm kind of dookie butt dog shit at racing games and I play them and it drops my indiv to like 10 places, but
I can concur with that one. But I try not to hate games because I'm really bad at them. It's just sometimes
No, I'm like,
I do.
I agree. I know I'm just definitely biased, but also like it's an opinion, and I do think I'm right about it. That I don't think they're competitively viable, as well as not fun. I've played fun race games before.
Are you?
Wouldn't say they're incapable of being fun.
I have 2 examples that I want to bring up of racing games that I want to hear your opinion on. The first one is Biome Battle. What do you think about Biome Battle's racing game? How they have different seasons where it's like, depending on the season, it's a different map.
Bro, I don't even know what Biome Battle is, but
Okay.
I mean that sounds cool. Is it a different map every single like event?
Not every single event, but like during the event, the seasons get like rolled, so it could be any season when the game is played. And each season has a different map.
Now that's chill. They made 4 different maps for one event. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
but
I don't think all of them have even, maybe all of them have been played. I'm not sure, but they also.
have they just made like 3 or is it like completely unique, or is it like variations on the same map? I'm assuming it's the second.
The way
Right.
I think each lap is like slightly different, which is like the other event that I was gonna bring up was Chillers. I'm sure you're familiar with Chillers, and they do their racing game where each lap, or not lap, but each round of it, there's 3 rounds, and each one has like slight variations to the course, and
Yeah,
like different
I'm
skips.
not
and
opposed
stuff
to
like
that. Like, when in general, I think. I mean, I'm kind of neutral on that. I don't think it has to be a lap format. I think, like in fucking Mario Kart, for instance, I think some of the maps they have where it's like not 3 laps. Like, you ever played Mario Kart, like Mario Kart 8, or?
Yes, I have. Yeah, no, I have.
You know Mount Wario.
No, I don't know the maps by name. I've just played it
But
before.
that's my goat. That's my goat right there. I love Mount Warrior, and that's like a section-based racing game. I think that in theory, it's more fun to have like different laps every time, but like I know that it's like again triple the work for the builders.
Yeah.
So
What I want to.
I don't want to like.
What I want to be able to do with Chamber Trials in specific is I want there to be. Like, Mad Dash can stay as a game as much as I want it gone because I'm ass at it and it just is a racing game, so it's boring. I think it's fine to stay in the roster as long as every time we play it, it's a new map. And then, like, for some of the other stuff, like the paid events or the Patreon, we replay them then. But every time it's in the main event, it's a brand new map. And then we have like 1 or 2 other indiv games along with Flow State that we can sub in and out. Unfortunately, right now we just don't have that because we don't have other indiv games. We have those 2, and unfortunately, it's hard to come up with new ideas. Although I have one that I think is a really good one, and I'm hoping we'll see soon. But yeah, that's my goal at Chamber Trials. At least.
Yeah, if you make cool racing games with cool maps, then like that's chill. I just think that racing games are kind of, I don't know how to word this without sounding like a loser, but inherently flawed in competitive events.
I mean, I completely agree with that sentence, so I don't think you sound like a
Yeah.
loser at all.
Again, I don't know how much of a hot take this is, but also I see like every competitive event kind of has a racing game, so I'm kind of just assuming it is. And I'm assuming people like these games. Because it's weird, because I hear so many people complain about racing games, but then every event has them. Probably just because they're easy to make, honestly.
They're not even easy to make though. That's the problem. Like it's weird. It's just I think it's mainly just that many people don't have like ideas for indiv games because they're hard. I mean, it's hard to come up with ideas.
That's true.
And then every event just takes a racing game because it works. And you can make a new map for whatever. But I mean, I personally think they're very unoriginal. Unless you do something like I like biome battles. I think biome battle did do a good job making theirs different from other events, so I commend them on that. But for most events, it is just a rip of whatever racing, Ace Race, basically. Ace Race was the first one to do it. It's just a rip of Ace Race, but worse. So,
Dude's forgetting the Minecraft Monday racing game.
ooh, you're putting us on ball knowledge. Holy shit. Minecraft Mondays. Mentioned in 2025. I don't know. Shane's an expert, and he said it was never a thing. But can we get a poll on the take?
That was was it not? Oh, was it not? I don't know. I watched like sometimes I rewatch the like Technoblade Minecraft Monday VODs.
That's how I got into
Relive
events.
the glory days.
That's how I got into events, bro.
That's what started events. It's crazy that Keemstar started the Minecraft event community.
Keemstar owns the Minecraft event community. You heard it here. You heard it here. Keemstar owns the damn Minecraft community. Minecraft event community.
That's not okay. You're putting words in my mouth. That's not what I said.
He started it though.
He started what kicked off the traditional Minecraft event format.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually true, which is crazy. But I mean, MCC did it like professionally first. I'd say like really, really well.
Yeah, they did it professionally. But like, I'm not paying flowers to Keemstar. But like, you know, let it be said in the history books, that is what happened.
Okay. Thank you for coming on and thank you for sharing your take.
All right.
We can't put correct option next to L though. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Cloud, was that you? Also, I'm just gonna say now, I have these. I have extra of these. So if anybody wants a copper cape from Twitch Rivals, here you go. Here's the code. I have extras, so there you go. Somebody's got that. Somebody's got that if they need it. I think it was also a Twitch drop, so probably you already have it, but thank you for coming on today, Sheldon J. Plankton. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
All right. I'll see you. Hang on. What's my take looking like? Oh my God.
It's getting good.
All right.
Yeah,
you gotta ban your mods.
Might have to happen. Cloud doesn't know who did that though, so I don't know who to ban, you know.
All right. Good talk. Good talk. I'm gonna go complain about
you.
racing
Thank
games.
you. You have a good rest of your night.
Will do. Adios.
Speaking of Cloud, let's go ahead. Oh my God, did you deny the like? Cloud, hello. How's it going, Pookie, cutie? Mwah.
Oh, but I'm doing so good. Mwah.
Do you have a hot take for us today?
Okay, how many hot takes am I allowed to have?
As many as you want, really. Honestly, like.
Okay.
But at least for now. If it gets like long, I'll probably cut some people off at a point because I do have other stuff to do.
Yeah.
But
no, I'll be quick. I'll
it's okay. It's okay.
machine gun them out.
What's in your mouth?
Meltdown is a terrible fucking game. It has terrible game design. It's not fun to watch. It's not fun to play. I don't know why people glaze it so much. It is so bad. It is MCC's like probably worst game.
Dang. What do we think? I'm seeing some mixed opinions here.
Yeah, it's so bad, man.
Bro
It's
hates
literally,
Meltdown
like-
because they can't aim. Is this true, Cloud? Is this
No, I can aim. I'm good at it. I don't care though. It doesn't matter.
Why?
Literally,
Okay, why is it
like,
badly designed? You said it's badly designed. Like it has bad game design. What?
Two out of the 3 rounds, you automatically have a worse spawn. There is one spawn that you get, and it just depending on what round it is, you just have like an easier path to the coin crate room.
Is
And
that
you get there
because? Is that because 10
and it's
teams?
just such a big advantage. Yes. And also, wait, Ranader, bro, you're in here, bro. Like, we had a good version of Meltdown going, and then you just killed it.
You
like, bring back Quick
Why
Draw.
did Redditor kill Quick Draw? Why did Redditor kill
Actually,
it?
So annoying. So annoying.
I
And
don't
then also,
I don't understand Quick Draw hate. I'm not gonna lie, but
yeah. Anyway, Meltdown is also incredibly punishing. Like, you can just be in a room with 4 other teams, get shot in the back, and then you're out for the round. Like, you're just done. That's why Quick Draw is good. Anyway, whatever. Freaking hell. And then the new middle that they brought in last MCC, like, who designed that? It's just terrible. It's so bad.
what if they added reboot vans to Meltdown? What you think?
I would fuck with that. No, that's
You'd
actually a
fuck-
good idea. I like it.
Might have to do
Yeah.
that, bro. Might have to petition to MCC to add reboot bans to Meltdown. But I mean, I think Meltdown is one of MCC's best games to watch. I've never played it, obviously, but I think it is one of the best games to watch. Do you have a difference, I know you don't really watch MCC like that, but do you have like a different feeling watching it compared to playing it?
It's definitely way better to watch, but it's also like, but sometimes your favorites you see, if I'm watching little Ant Ross or little Five Breath Man, and they go
cuties.
into a room and just get one shot and their team just dies, and it's just like, I guess I watched nothing. Like,
Yeah. I mean, that is why there's 3 rounds though. But because that can happen
imagine
in
if it was one round.
Meltdown 1 round would be insane. I mean, personally, I think Meltdown's just cool. I like the idea of it a lot. Just any kind of what's it called? Battle royales are just very interesting. I think it's a very unexplored concept in Minecraft events. That's why I don't want Quick Draw to be dead, because I want us to actually make it really good.
Game. I don't like bow PvP games, but I love Quick Draw. It was so fun.
Yeah. No, I think Quick Draw has a lot of potential, and Random needs to see that it is not chopped. But
It's not.
do you think Meltdown is chopped? Like, what would you do to make Meltdown better if you had control as a MCC tester?
Reboot bans. That was actually a good idea. Like, maybe if you made the map bigger.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The reboot ban is just in my head because I suggested for it to get added to Quick Draw. So I'm not super original with that. But
I like it. I mean, this is literally just stealing from Quick Draw, but if you had multiple lives, or like,
yeah, if you
didn't
could take
do
multiple
one
hits, because then fights actually like
But-
last. You know.
Yeah.
I do think the heater system is cool though. Like just being able to like unfreeze your teammates and stuff like that, because it allows for very clutch plays. But I think reboot bans kind of do something similar. Not exactly.
It's really close to being a really good game for me, but it's just, I've like never had fun. Even when it was first getting played and tested. It was just
Do you think there's anything about like the pickaxe system, like how you can like call the pickaxe and like mine stuff? Do you think like mining that stuff is a problem, or if there's like a better incentive you could have, or
the problem.
got you.
I think that's good. That's the only way to like do well pretty much every time, if you have a good positioning and are just able to get the coin crates fast.
Right. All right. Well, do you have anything to say else? I forgot a word.
I have more takes.
All right. Let's hear another. Let's run the poll on that take, and then we'll hear another while you say it. That is generally. What do you guys think in chat about Meltdown? Do we think that Meltdown is a bad game or a good game, or? I mean, most of us here, obviously Shane has like something different to say because he's a player for MCC, but I think most of us here like are just watchers, so. Most people saying L on this one. It's not the best, but it's not bad. I'd say in terms of MCC games, it's one of the best. Like, my favorite game is Bingo, which is not...
That's a good take.
It's not...
Bingo is a good MCC game.
People don't like my take on that, though. I don't know. It's... Maybe it's not even my favorite. It's just like, if there was one game in MCC that I want to play the most, it's Bingo, because I don't get to play Bingo anywhere else. I play Bingo in Mayhem, but nowhere else. I think Bingo is just an awesome game, and you guys please help me convince Redditor to add it. Please help me convince Redditor to add it to CT. Please, you guys have to help me. You guys have to help me.
Yeah, no, it's just Bingo. I think is a really good MCC game, but I feel like there are some real stinkers, like Hole in the Wall, Rocket Spleef.
I like Rocket
They're
Spleef.
all so bad.
Why do we hate Rocket Spleef?
It's just well, okay, this is more of a testing thing. I guess in
Okay.
MCC itself it's fine.
That's fair.
But ever since it was released on Island, there's literally like 30 people surviving till the end. And it's like,
that probably does suck
what's
ass in
even-
testing. Yeah.
it's just all RNG at that point.
All my take, I've never tested MCC. All my takes are just like weird for MCC, I guess, since I've only ever watched it. But yeah, it looks like
Oh, you want my next take?
we're gonna move on to your next take. Let's get it.
Okay. SOT is 1, bad. 2, it's not a team game.
Okay.
I don't get this idea where people think SOT is a team game. It's literally just a miscellaneous game. Yeah, it's just dungeon crawler.
This is a kind of crazy take to unpack here. I don't think it's ass at all. I think that's crazy
Oh yeah, my
to
ass
say.
one, I got.
It's not a team
okay.
game though. I agree.
It's literally you just running down a path until, oh, I found the green key, and then you come back, and then you give it to your sandkeeper, and then you're like, oh, I found the vault, and then you just do that, rinse and repeat for however long.
I think
So boring.
you are very biased because of testing for this one, for sure. There's no way you're not
Okay.
very biased.
It's so boring to watch. It's so boring to watch because
I can get
you just
that.
run, kill the mobs, and then you come back. And then
I've never understood people who say SOT is their favorite game in MCC to watch. To play, I get that. I think, I mean, SOT is just the best dungeon crawler when it comes to a dungeon crawler at an event. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe that's a L take from me, but I think it's just clear cut the best. And I think it's pretty cool to play. But I think people who say it's like their favorite game to watch is a little crazy. I think there's definitely better shows from other games, but I don't think it's like that outlandish though, to be fair. Also, your meltdown
think
take has
also-
sadly become an L take.
that's what I thought would happen. I don't care. That's good.
Now, we should run the poll for the SOT one now. I assume you have another one after this as well.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah. I have one more
Okay.
after. Okay. Anyways, SOT is just like, what was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh yeah. For me, in events especially, it's like I either love to see someone demonstrate like insane mechanics in like racing games and stuff, or I like to see interaction between teammates or teams. And in SOT, you get none of that. It's just running down.
You
killing
still
mobs.
get team interactions because the Sandkeeper does
Okay.
need to.
Sandkeeper,
interact
how
with
much
their team.
sand do you have? 10. Okay.
I mean,
I
it's
found the red key. Yeah. Okay. Like,
okay. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. It's not like much team interaction, but it's still there. It's still there.
freaking hell. Oh wait, I guess I'll say.
By the way, Cloud uses they them pronouns for everyone. I just want to let everyone know. You're good. You're good. I could probably ask people their pronouns when I drag them up from now on, so everyone's clear on it. But yeah, SOT bad. What do we think about that? We got a poll in the chat. Do you have anything else to say on SOT before they rate your take?
I wish there were more puzzles. If there was puzzles, it would be more fun. Smile.
Cool.
Or more challenges.
I agree with that. I think that we've kind of been. I'm gonna talk more about chamber trials. Everything circles back to chamber trials for me, obviously. But we've been trying to do some of that more in like chains. I can't even really say we because this wasn't like my idea. But we've been trying to do stuff like more like that in chains because it is kind of just boring when it's just the only comms are 3, 2, 1 jump, 3, 2, 1 jump, 3, 2, 1 jump. And I think it's very interesting to have more kind of puzzle and challenges in the game. So I agree with that as well. And said at the time I think it would be better. But we can move on to your next take. What you got for us?
All right. I know you're gonna immediately disagree with this one. Pure parkour games are fun to have. Are they really nice to have in games, in events? I mean, not every event, I'm not putting a pure parkour game in Block Wars, but I really enjoy it in stuff like PB and Chamber Trial. That's because it's such a like pure demonstration of mechanics that you don't see in anything else. Like everything else sort of has ping involved, or
You don't see
have your
anything else?
stupid-ass
You
ping.
can log on to Miner, bro. Like, what do you mean? Log on
No,
to
no,
Miner
no,
and
I
race
mean,
your
like,
friends.
No, but no. Because like, what if I'm not friends with the best event players and I want to see my skill against those event players? And then it's really funny when you do good, and then you get see the little points and you see the little leaderboard, and then it's really fun to watch if someone does really good.
So what I'm hearing is you like it when your indiv goes up, and the players who aren't as good at parkour, their indiv goes down.
Yeah,
Right?
you didn't say these didn't have to be biased. Like, it's obviously biased, but I don't care. They're really nice to have, and it's really fun. I really like to see the mechanics of people, and it's just like a pure demonstration of that.
I went
And-
ahead and added this one
like,
onto
look-
the counter. By the way.
What? What did you add? Wait, that. Wait, W SOT bad. W.
It's one vote. There's one vote difference right now.
No one vote. No one vote.
No.
No!
Oh my god, it's tied. Oh,
Yes! Someone saved it.
wait.
Oh, beautiful.
Somebody did not save it. They put L. L won.
Wait, no, what? God.
Cloud, you got
Guy.
cooked. Oh,
Guy.
bad.
Should I jump off the edge?
All right, so now we have 5 L takes because we are not running a poll for your pure parkour take.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
That one just had to
because
go straight to L.
No. Just
have a
because
veto.
you disagree with it,
I have a presidential
let the people
veto.
decide. Let the people decide. This is a democracy. This ain't chaos.
This is a democracy until I decide it's not. I'm a dictator
God.
here.
You're actually like American politics.
Okay, I just think that if it's not in L takes, it's in rage bait. So I don't know.
No, it's not rage bait. It is so nice to have. It's literally
But
like,
it's
okay, you
just
don't.
it's so boring. It's so boring.
No, it's not. It's not. If you just appreciate the mechanics of like what people have worked on, like a two-tick Pessy, like
So what do you?
it's so beautiful.
What do you think? Okay,
Okay.
that is rage bait. That is rage bait. So stop. But
No, it's not.
you think the nerd strats? We need more nerd strats in events.
Yes. I think nerd strats are fun.
Okay, no. Because what do you think of streak scoring?
Streak scoring? I didn't pay attention to it. I didn't play that BB. Wait. Do you mean like?
It's
Or wait.
it's in like all PBs. Streak scoring and jumping mat.
Oh, I just don't notice it because I just completed everything.
Alright, bro. Alright.
I think
Rage baiting me.
it's a Danny issue. I don't care.
A Danny issue. So you just think it's like up to him to solve?
Well, I'm talking about the game itself, not the scoring. So
I think the scoring is a part of the game.
I'm talking about the gameplay, not the.
Okay, sure. Bring up Ted. What do you mean bring up Ted? I think streak scoring is
Hey,
the
I forgot
single.
one of my points. Okay, listen. When you think of Minecraft like as a game, okay, you think of PvE, you think of PvP, and you think of parkour. So we need parkour.
And we think of speedrunning, which is why we need bingo and chamber trials. Thank you for bringing it home. Great point. Bingo and chamber trials is all we need. All right.
So
You have
I'm
anything
making
else to say about this L parkour take? Honestly, I'm adding this to the rage bait counter, not even the L counter.
No, it's not rage bait.
This is rage bait. No,
It's Hawk Trua. It's Hawk Trua. Let the people vote.
we'll let the people vote, but it's rage bait no matter what.
Good. W L rage bait. It's not.
Insane. Just insane.
Hold.
No,
Oh, I spelled
bro.
parkour.
Shano, I don't need bingo in CT for Fine to glaze it. Fine on the feedback forum rated every single game a 9 or a 10 out of 10. Every single game. Fine already glazes CT. We don't need bingo for him to glaze it more. I just want bingo because it would be a great game for CT. It would be genuinely a great game for CT, bro.
See, look at the people. The people love parkour.
They just want to rage bait me.
Look at them.
They just want to rage bait me,
The
Cloud.
people love parkour.
They just want to rage bait me. You don't
have
understand.
to submit the people's choice.
No stinky
so many.
movement mains are
Look.
going to change my mind
Look.
on this.
Look at the poll.
No. Simply no. Okay, you can't put it's not next to rage bait.
It's not rage bait though.
This is rage bait.
Take some deep breaths and add it to the W counter. No?
I don't know if I can manage that. I think it just has to be rage bait. I think maybe you are
There.
just shit. Maybe
Let's be
I
adult.
don't want to spend 10 hours a day figuring out all the fucking movement tech because I want to go outside.
Let's be adults here, okay? It's a W game. No?
No.
58% of the votes on W. 25 people.
58% of people are silly. I don't know.
Is it wrong to be silly? Is it wrong?
No, it's not wrong to be silly.
That's what I'm saying. Add it to the W count.
It's wrong to be wrong, though. You want to go
No.
outside. You are literally... Have you seen my streaming schedule? I don't stream often because I live on college and I go out with my friends every day. Please, let me not place... I don't even care about placing high.
Have you
so-
thought of being an IRL streamer and
Yes, I would love to be an IRL streamer. I cannot afford a $30,000 backpack, and I don't want to go around my campus like IRL streaming because that would be fucking weird.
that's
So yeah, I would love to IRL stream. That'd be sick. But you have anything else to say about your?
parkour
Rage
is
bait.
fun. You're wrong. Meltdown's really bad.
Is there?
I hope parkour is put into every single event, which is contradictory to what I said earlier, but I don't care. Yeah. Fuck you.
Okay, well, you're still
Right,
cute.
love
So
you.
thank you for coming onto the stage and giving your takes.
Oh my god, wait, look at it. It's a W.
I think it has to go into the rage bait tier. I think they just wanted to rage bait.
No, the people. The
The
people.
people wanted to rage bait me. That's why it's in the rage bait tier.
No, they don't.
Cloud, are you
Whatever.
giving me head later?
Yes. If I give you head, will you put in W?
Fine.
Yes. Yes.
That shit better be sloppy, all right?
I will. Okay. See you later tonight.
All right, sounds good.
Bye.
Bye. All right, next person. Who we got? They're flashing it, bro. Isadora is flashing it. Hello,
Yo.
Isadora.
I'm man. Calm down.
Welcome to the stream. You can introduce yourself. What are your pronouns? What's up with you?
Hello, my name is Isidore. What was the other question?
What are your pronouns?
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm him.
All right.
Fucking hate this Pokefin guy. Sorry, I was like laying down. I'm up now. This is like a probably a cold take, or like just a very out take. But I think the event space would prosper more, like how PB and Block Wars when they went to CC and an Origins event. Instead of doing that, they were to split it into not necessarily comp levels, but find a way to make two different types of the same event, one of which prosper and kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
I think I know exactly what you're talking about here.
Favor, yeah, exactly. Favor, like an X Shatter, or like a Mystic Hat back when they used to play events.
Who?
Oh, did I miss something? Is that person not good anymore? I have
You're
not
rage baiting.
been in the
You are
event
rage
space
baiting.
for like
You are-
3 months. 3 months. You can give this to me. My bad. I have been under a rock. I'm so serious. My bad.
Dude, the
No, I'm
X Shadow
so
region
dead
is crazy.
I'm so dead ass. I'm so serious. I had
crazy.
no idea that he like was even. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. I haven't watched it in like 4 fucking months. I had
That's
no
insane.
idea. Yo, chill. Yeah. All right, we gotta relax.
Okay. Can we spin? Can we restart here? Can we
Yeah,
start from square
right,
one? No,
Yo,
no
alright.
cheese chasing mention. All right, like
Never happened. This conversation. No, I'm actually so sorry though. I actually live under a rock in like a cardboard box on the streets of like genuine like Somalia. I'm sorry.
okay. Let's just get the take.
I believe that events like Block Wars and PB would prosper much more if they were to split into 2 different versions of the same event. One that kind of was more beneficial for like higher comp mindset, and one lower comp mindset. So you have a guy like, I guess we'll use, goddamn, who's good in these days? Is Ubby still good?
Yeah, no, he's still good.
Okay, all right.
He hasn't done anything to
he's
get
like-
canceled
like-
yet.
Guy like, well, I meant like skill wise, but yeah, that's a guy like Ubby versus a guy like Pokefin, someone of a lower comp, right? Someone who doesn't play the game too often or is there to have fun. I think splitting the events into 2 different versions would be more beneficial for clicks, engagement, growing your event. If you had kind of 2 different pools, which didn't have to be forced. It can be like signups, kind of that type of event type. I think that's better than the Origins and the EC style that a lot of events are trying to go for. I think we saw it happen. Mayhem tried to do it, where they had like this kind of private sector of the recreationists, and they had the actual event itself. Obviously, we saw Origins and CC with Block Wars, and we actually saw Brawl, which is a great example of what I'm talking about when I speak of like a higher comp. And then this more recent, the Movember event that's coming up, which appears to be more for obviously the charity, getting bigger names who don't play Minecraft into the sphere so they can help promote Movember and everything it stands for. I think if those were more the standard for when we talk about Minecraft events, it would be better than what it currently is.
All right, is that your full take?
So we'll take.
So, I heavily agree with you. Heavily. I would love for there to be high comp and low comp events, like alternating, if that makes sense. Like, oh my god, this is so hard to talk about. But I think it would 100% be better for clicks if you have a high comp event, right, with all like the top like Minecraft players. A lot of people in the Minecraft scene would love that. They would love that. There would be like huge audience members. They would love to see the more competitive players play. I feel like a majority of people we already see like to watch top frags in events. So, you know, you have an event where it's just mostly top frags and maybe like kind of Chamber Trials level comp, and then you have an event that's running the next month that's like a Block Wars level comp. I think that's a great idea. The thing that I think misses the mark for most events right now is that the games have to be representative of that. Block Wars, for example, could never do this. Right now they could never do this because their games are all so low comp focused and so like for non-Minecrafters to an extent that I don't think that it would ever work for them to do high comp only events like Brawl every other month, because it's just not, the games aren't built for that. But for an event like Chamber Trials, for example, I think it's a great idea because we have games like golf, soccer, we have games like even the PvP games. All the games pretty much work in both a high comp and a low comp environment. I think it would be pretty good to split that up and alternate months, stuff like that. I mean, that's just my take on this, but
Right.
I think it heavily depends on what event is doing it, because I don't think some events can do it, at least right now.
Right. I think if we want to go, if I may, a little bit deeper into it, if it's fine, we can even look at this in a perspective of like player engagement and how they enjoy it I watched many a stream. Not recently, but I did recently watch that fine Brawl VOD. After the event, he was very much on about how he doesn't find it enjoyable to sit here and have to VOD review for these events that are high comp because that's what these players are doing. That's completely fine. In a situation like this, I'm not saying we need to split all of the good Minecraft players like Fine into the high comp event, forcing him to do that. I think it would be cooler if we still had a mix of, you know, good players, players who don't play. But I think there's a fine line where it's like, yeah, you're good, but you really are kind of just here to have fun and promote the event. And I think sometimes that's what a lot of guys who try to organize this stuff, that's where they miss the mark. They put these guys in and they're like, oh, X or Y, so good. They're gonna dominate, they're gonna sweat. And they're just kind of here to play the game.
Yeah.
You don't have to be there to try your dick off. But that's all I had to say about that.
I think as far as like I saw people saying that it wasn't better for clicks to do it this way, but I think many of the people who are more tapped into the Minecraft team, they're gonna love the higher comp event. The people who want to see their favorite streamer play something are gonna love to watch the low comp event, and that's why Block Wars does so well. Like a lot of people like criticize Wolfie for some of his choices with like the roster, you know, adding VTubers, stuff like that. I just glaze him for it. Like I think it just makes sense. Like he's making the event so much bigger, and I think what's missing in Block Wars is the ability to go that high comp, because I don't think Brawl is it right now because the game's just not really reflecting the competitive level. But I think
exactly
an event will tap it, and I'm hoping it's Chamber Trials, to be able to have a high comp and low comp differing rosters that both bring in both sides. You know, you have the low comp event that's more for the non-Minecrafters to an extent, or even some Minecraft, a mix, and then you have the high comp event that is just for the Minecrafters, for the Minecraft community. It's like, I just think that is the best way to grow the event in two completely different spheres that are both very connected, because it's all the same event. So I don't know, that's my personal take on that. People voted it to be an L take, which I think is crazy, because I personally very much agree with you.
That's insane.
Yeah,
That's
no,
insane.
It's insane. It very insane here from the chat.
got
But
Haters.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
that they did not like your take. I personally
we're all good.
think it's great.
I just want to say, once again, apologize about earlier. I was so like.
That was
I had
crazy.
no
That was
idea.
crazy. That was
No
very
idea.
crazy.
No, I'm so dead ass. No idea. I had this shit written down on a Google Doc. It never crossed my mind.
That's
bad.
insane to me. But hey, I mean,
Hey,
thank you
hey.
for coming on and giving your take.
I appreciate that. Thank you for having me.
All right.
Bye.
Goodbye. Next up, who are
How do I go down? Can I go down myself?
Oh, I can. Oh, there you go. Next up, I think we're gonna move to Bobo Rozo.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? What are your pronouns? You gonna introduce yourself? What's up with you?
Just him. It's always say the same. My take is a take I introduced to like Ranada a few months back before he put me into the Chamber Trials Dungeon of Doom.
Hmm.
My take is that events should have a mixed competition in the terms of viewer counts and who they typically choose to invite. Now, hear me out.
Okay. I'm a little confused, so I wanna.
All right, I'll break it down right. So, imagine an event like Chamber Trials. Imagine they get someone like Feinberg, and they team him with either a really unknown, like person who like barely has played the game and is fingerless, or they team him with a really unknown high player who can play the game. Now,
So like,
I think an event should be half, so it should be split. You should have still your regular content creators, everyone knows them. So they're either high skill comp creators and low skill comp creators, but they have higher viewer counts. And then you should have you can either decide if you want to go like the greedy Ranata route where he he gets Patreon people, that's fine. Or if you want to just do like regular signups, that's okay. But there should be a bit of a diversification, because I can't lie, I can't be having Feinberg crash out over teammates every other event, bruh. He should have no idea who his teammates are and then just be stunned by who they are.
Okay.
I think that's my take.
I think it could be cool to try something like that where it's here, let me get the music going again. Where like some more unknown people can come on to the scene and play and stuff like that. And I think like stuff like Fine's Invitational where he invited like Rocks, for example. Really good speedrunner and obviously really good event player too from how they did in that event. It is cool to see those types of people play. I don't think every event that would ever work though.
Well, I'm not saying like every event. I think like there's exceptions for like friend group events, like chillers should stay like chillerians, and like casual events should stay casual. I'm also talking about like the top 3 events, like PB, Chamber Trials, MCC, Block Wars type events, because like let's just take Block Wars for example. The player roster is really stale. I can't lie. I don't think I've ever
For
like
main?
Yes.
I
don't think
agree.
I've ever like I don't think I've ever sat up and said, man, this guy who's not Feinberg is not fingerless at the game.
But you are not the target audience for Block Wars for me.
I mean, isn't an event supposed to be for everyone?
It's supposed to be for everyone, but everything still has a target audience. Block Wars is targeting the audiences of the creators that they bring. Like, they're not targeting the event community, if that makes sense.
I mean,
so and
yeah,
I think
but
Block Wars also,
I'd
they
say-
just added Ludwig, bro. They just added Ludwig to the event. Is that not crazy? Is that not a crazy cool ad?
I mean, yeah, in terms of like he's gonna be popular, but he's not gonna be good at the game. Like,
Well,
I don't know.
but that's Block Wars is not meant to be people who are good at the game. It's meant to be people who are bad at the game.
I mean, true. I mean, in my personal opinion, I would like a really high just comp event where it comes to like just pure pure skill.
We just had a Origins Brawl with a bunch of really, really cool people.
Yeah, but when it comes to those characters, there's some like thin lines between them.
What do you mean by that? What is happening? Who do you want to see then?
Like, I genuinely want you to just to grab a person who's just never played in anything and put him on a team with Feinberg, and I think he'll be peak. Like, if no one knows any information about them, there'll be like very inconsistent balancing, but I'll be like,
Like my roommate? Like, should I just grab next CT? I'd team my roommate.
hey man, I'd fucking love to see that, bro. Genuinely, like someone who just either doesn't really play the game, or like.
Would you say that? Would you say that I'm doing that with Chamber Trials to an extent? I'm taking a lot of people who have never played events before and putting them into the event community through Chamber Trials.
I mean, you're getting speedrunners, which is good.
But it's not just speedrunners. Like, if you look at all the ads here, I'm just gonna go through the ads from Chamber Trials for this past event. Ish has never played a Minecraft event before. We have like, obviously a lot of the speedrunners played in the Feinberg one, but like Oliver has never been in like a main series event. Saporata has never been in an event. Even before last event, you know, Danny Boy never really been in an event. Who else? I mean, Evbo's played some events. Infume was somebody that I introduced to the scene through Chamber Trials. I mean, I feel like with Chamber Trials, I've been doing a very good job of inviting people who have never played before, kind of like this. But I don't think taking straight up random ass people is the way to do it.
I don't know, man. You're missing out on the random homeless person about to get first in it, bro.
Okay. I think this is very much been decided with the 28 votes that this is a rage bait take.
I don't know, man.
Is there anything you have left to say with this take you got here?
More so, we'll see what happens with Canada. I'll mind control him to add some homeless guy I met the other day. Then you'll see the true power of people who don't play the game recently.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing your take. It looks like you have been put into the rage bait category with this one. I
Yeah.
assume that was your intent, to be honest, but
Maybe.
okay. Well, thank you
Well
for
done, guys.
coming on regardless. So,
Thanks, man. Alright, it was fun.
you have a good rest of your night.
Thanks, boss.
All right. Well, next up, we're going to go to Ted. Ted, what you got for us today?
Yo, what's up?
What are your
So,
pronouns? Would you like to introduce yourself at all?
Yeah, my pronouns are he, him. And my take is that Fire Breath Man is the undisputed GOAT of Minecraft events.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the next one. Oh wow. Is right. Danny Picacho! I wonder what Danny Picacho has to say. What's up, Danny? Would you like to introduce yourself at all, or let's see, pronouns, or need no introduction? Need no introduction. Okay. I'll turn you up.
Hot take
Hot
is
take.
that testers should be allowed to play in the main event, but only if they suck at Minecraft.
Ooh. Okay.
In fact, let me build off of Bobo's real quick. I think that instead of just the homeless people, I think we should take the homeless testers. You find the worst testers possible, put them in the main event, put them with Feinberg, and see what happens.
You know? Yeah,
Hello? Thoughts? Hello? I came up to notice that you're
thoughts
not
on this
giving me
one.
thoughts.
This
Why are
is
you asking your
a
chat? Hello, what are your thoughts? You're the streamer.
okay. This is not a good take in the slightest. There's a
Why?
lot of reasons you can bring up to why this is not a good take.
Okay,
I think the
explain
biggest
when it
one
comes-
is knowledge.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you don't know what
Explain
knowledge
terms,
means. But
Explain
basically,
terms, please.
when a low skilled player who's being allowed to play gets information on how to play a game because they played it in testing, they can say they could use their mouth to say words about that strategy.
I don't know what that
You don't know what a mouth is?
Can you explain Fortnite terms, please? It's kind of the only way I can understand.
It's what you drink a chug jug with. Oh, yeah. Okay, so basically they use their mouth to talk and say that
like when you hit the voice
this
chat
is
key.
the strategy that you should do, and then the top frag they comprehend that, and then they know now what the best strategy to do in any scenario is, and it will ruin games.
Wait, the top frag, that's like ninja kind of.
Yeah, no, that's like Ninja pulling up. He's on his bot team, but his bot teamate was like a dev. You know what I mean? Like his bot team was a dev, and like it was like, hey, there's a gold scar in that chest over there, so you should go over there. Yep.
Shit. Oh, that makes so much sense now.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I take my take back actually.
Oh, okay,
I don't
okay.
agree with this take anymore. Sorry guys, sorry for wasting your time. I'm so,
Oh no, don't worry. It's always.
I'm so useless.
I'm so no, don't. You're
All my
okay.
takes are fucking dog shit.
Okay, you're okay. No, Danny, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. We're gonna get you help. It's fine. You're okay. You're okay.
Can I pick the next person?
On the real, the person who had that take said that they explicitly don't give consent for their
Dude,
likeness
you're getting sued, buddy. You're getting sued.
to be
You're getting sued,
featured
you're
on the
getting sued, you're
stream.
getting sued.
But I just
You're getting
wanted
sued.
to talk about how that means nothing. Like, obviously, if they DM me about that, I'm not gonna like. They obviously just don't want to get made fun of, which is 100% fair. They DM me that, and I'm like, yeah, sure, bro, no worries. But I don't understand what like tweeting that out does. I don't know.
You're getting
It's just
sued,
like,
buddy. I've already contacted a lawyer.
like it's a public tweet. If you don't want to get shown, just delete it. Like, I don't know. I was just very confused by their stuff. But thank you for
Can you pick
bringing
Pikeman
this
next?
up, Danny.
Can you pick Pikeman next?
I see that.
Why did you call it Danny take? Hold on.
Dan,
Guys,
no,
vote
this
for
is your
number
take.
3.
Danny, this is your take. You brought this up. This is your take.
Vote for. Yeah, I know, but like, but you didn't write the take. You just wrote Danny take. Dude, can you guys vote for number 3?
I didn't make the
This
poll.
isn't rage bait. Guys, it's not
Guys,
rage bait. It's rage.
I think it's rage bait. I think it's rage bait, Daniel. I'm sorry.
So Chaos, how come when Bobo was giving his take, you were trying not to laugh? You did the face, bro. I saw it. You were trying your best.
Okay, listen. Sometimes someone's mom is kind of homeless, okay? And you gotta try not to laugh, all right? You gotta try not to laugh when that happens.
Yo, this Bobo guy was like, yeah, we need to add the English man. Why'd I make him British? Ah, whatever. I'm not doing it.
Did make
whatever,
him
dude.
British. That's gotta be racist.
Bulgarian accent is.
W speed. All right. Do you have any other takes you'd like to share with us today, Danny?
I'll think of one. Can you invite Pikeman on, please?
I'll think of
Can
one.
you invite- can you please
You
put
know what?
like-
As per your request, Pike Man, come on up here.
Hey, Danny stole my first fucking take, this pig. He stole my take.
He stole your take?
Bro, like I was pondering how to
You're
say it. I was
unoriginal,
like
buddy.
plotting.
You're unoriginal, buddy. You're unoriginal.
And you took it first. Like that's so messed up. But I do have another take.
Okay.
I do have another take. Okay. So basically, I think that small content creators act extremely entitled when it comes to events. If an event isn't like a friend group event, if you get benched, you should basically never get mad. If they're prioritizing bigger creators over you, that's a good thing for the event. Like they're prioritizing their growth and like exposure.
All right. Is that full take?
Yeah, pretty much.
I agree to an extent. I definitely think it's fair for people to be upset when they get benched, especially when they see like other people basically getting invited over them. I think it's definitely fair to an extent. I do think that you should be as an event player, for an event like something like Chamber Trials, for an example, you should be realistic about, why you might be getting benched. People who don't like, I've been very clear with the contestants that people who don't make content very often are basically, it's very hard for me to justify putting them in, because it's the only fair way to decide it. There's so much bias in every event roster and every like event on who gets in, who doesn't get in. The only fair way to like really determine it is the people who want it more, the people who put more into content creation, because content creation is what the events are made for, essentially. So the people who are putting effort into events or into content outside of that, I believe should have a higher chance of getting in. And it's not guaranteed. Obviously, I don't think it's fair to guarantee to anyone. But I mean, if you're out here getting quad benched and you're still you're still streaming like every day, or you're like doing other stuff, I think it's 100% fair to get upset about that, because you are still putting in the effort, and I think the effort is the biggest thing that shows through, more than like how much views your shit is getting. But when I think of people that I just want to put in the event to play, I'm thinking of the people with the high viewer counts. When I think of people who I want to put in that are gonna make content on it outside of just streaming it, I'm thinking of the YouTubers like Lunak. I'm not thinking of the people who aren't gonna make a YouTube video and are just gonna stream to like less than 10 viewers, if that makes sense. Because I just think that it's hard to justify that spot. Like, it's not fair, especially with the event getting as big as it is and stuff like that. And obviously it's different case by case basis with which event it is. Obviously there's a lot more community focused events, stuff like chillers, and content has no impact on how often you get in for that kind of stuff. But I think it's just case by case basis. I also think that events that came with a community like events like Block Wars and Pandora's Box that started out really early and had a specific community of people that were backing that event is very different than a lot of the events that have come up recently, because everybody who plays in the events recently, like Chamber Trials, just like are other event players. They just play in other events. Like it's just they don't really prioritize Chamber Trials over other stuff. So I think it's, I mean, I'm mainly just using Chamber Trials as a talking point because it's what I manage, but I mean, everyone's aware of that. Yeah, you have anything else you want to say?
I think a lot of people like confuse the fact that events like Block Wars and PB have existed and had an existing like community that actually helped them grow. And like being a one-time player in a new event doesn't mean anything really.
Yeah, unless you have a large viewer count or make a video on it that like does pretty well or something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone voted on that and it got a W take. So pretty unanimous. There was a couple people who said cold or L, but yeah, thank you for sharing your take.
Thank you.
Right. I think building off of that, I would like to invite AJX to talk because AJX is also a fellow player manager for several events. So I'd like to hear what they have to say with their take. What's up, AJX? Would you like to introduce yourself or tell me your pronouns or anything like that?
What? Oh God, I need to. I can't hear anything. This is so bad. One sec.
It's all right.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, it's me. Hi, everyone. Take JX. True that.
Let's go take JX. What you got for us today? Would you like to introduce yourself? Tell us your pronouns, anything like that?
My pronouns are they/he. I player manage events.
Yes, several,
and that's why my take is that I'm the best player manager.
Do you want to give us a further explanation or?
No explanation needed.
Okay. I
Actually living for minigame madness.
Minigame Madness, all right. Shout out Minigame Madness.
Well, the other player manager, exactly.
I do actually have a question for you, if that's all right. It's kind of not. It's kind of based on your take here, but do you think any problems arise from managing multiple event rosters? Like, do you think that's like?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I'd like to hear your thoughts on this.
I think it depends, right? Because people think that I'm saying to which people to bring on and so on. When in a lot of the case, it's the event owners that are like adding people.
Right.
I'm sure you get that a lot as well, right?
Yeah.
The event owners get final say. They're the people that really make the difference.
Yeah, at the end of the day, Ran has like full final decision over anyone with Chamber Trials. I basically just give him my ideas and he either says yes or no. So
yeah, exactly. And like Jules will add people that she wants. Bind Battle would add people they want, their whole staff team. But I think that it becomes like disillusion that I'm just adding the same people in every event, but it's really them adding the same people in every event.
Right. It's definitely harder when you don't have full control.
Yeah, exactly. My main thing is that I just team make. I team make because I can bounce pretty solidly.
Yeah. No, I think I'm not like too fully like I'm not fully like familiar with how well everyone balances teams because I don't like look at the stat sheet every 5 seconds, but definitely some people have a talent for it.
Expect to get a spoon out of nowhere, but I think it's valid for people to be worried that I'm going to, that I'm just adding the same people and like, he just adds people that he likes or his friends and so on.
Yeah, and there's always going to be accusations like that, but
yeah, exactly.
It's just like stuff you have to deal with.
I'm pretty chill about it.
Something that I'm always kind of like, I just want to hear your thoughts on this more than anything, but my kind of take, I've kind of moved past it a little now, but I know starting when Garf organized obviously the Pandora's Box roster, and then he also got the role of managing the Origins roster. And I'm friends with Garf, really cool guy, but I was never a fan of that. I thought that it should be separated. I think that people organizing more than one roster leads to a lot more problems than having different people do it. Obviously, you manage quite a few rosters, and I think it mostly matters with like who gets added. I think that's the biggest thing, more than anything. But I think just more diversity is better, and I just wanted to know what you thought about like that kind of take, because I don't think it's like a factor. Like not fact type of thing. I think it's just opinion based, so that's why I wanted to know.
No, 100%. I definitely think, in terms of what I've done, it's basically locked into areas, right? So I wanted to team make, so I did a bunch of fake team making.
Like the name stuff, yeah?
Yeah, with name, yeah. So that was originally, I did that a lot more often, and people liked it. So then I started team making for Mayhem. And then Jules was like, okay, I want to find a new player manager. So I started doing that for Jules because I'm Jules's, best friend. Then I started doing it for Mayhem because Orbit's leaves. And, I have the capability of doing so. I haven't actually ever done it for Mayhem because it went on the longest hiatus ever. So I haven't done anything, in fact. And even so, when we come back, it's going to be, a lot of more so personified and Shalom deciding who to add and so on.
But it's coming back though, you say?
Whenever it does.
Okay.
I know the same as everyone else.
Try to get the tea here. Sorry.
Yeah, no, perfect. It's all right. Then, obviously, Buy and Battle comes along, and Buy and Battle's so cool that I want to player manage for it. So, thankfully, they hear me out because the first few events had some crazy team bouncing. I managed to get the KST role, which was cool because I wanted to work for Capolo Media. And then Showdown is because, again, I am one of Chazagram's best friends.
Right.
So, I just ended up lucking into a bunch of stuff, and now I enjoy what I do. Often it can be difficult, but
yeah, no,
I want to do silly. I want to make silly teams.
Oh yeah, so we're all here to do.
The take again? I'll be honest. This was mainly a fake take. I was going to say my real take.
Okay, no, we can go into your real take if.
Mainly just wanted to aura phone.
I didn't want to say though, like, I that wasn't like me saying that opinion wasn't like at all like, yo, you shouldn't be doing all this. No, I completely respect it, and I think that
I kind of agree, right? And if there was people to take over the quite difficult roles, but also like even in team making, sometimes I don't do much. I don't really do much with Mania. Jules does a lot there.
Right.
Anyway, yes, we'll move on. My actual take was the event community is in a fine place, and everyone, all the people that bitch about on Twitter are just getting in their heads.
Yeah. Everyone likes complaining about something, and especially when things are either changing a lot or staying the same, I think is the times when people like to complain the most. And I think with most of the event community, it's been a lot of the same for the past while, but I mean, we've been seeing some really, really cool things happen as well. Kind of blanking on a bunch, but there was a lot of cool shit that happened this year in terms of Minecraft events, and I do agree with you that a lot of people are kind of just making complaints out of nothing, really. But we can put it up to poll. Do we want? I probably should start a new poll. Because I don't think people voted.
Just because Awesome Striker brought it up, I don't think that's great.
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't say that's great either, actually.
No, and that's something that I'm constantly working on, right? And I'm sure everyone's in a way working on it.
Yeah, I think it's definitely like event dependent as well.
Yeah, exactly.
With how much you can dive into that, but Reddit.
There's incredible studies out there that people put actual research into.
All right, event scene good right now. We got the real poll up. So everyone pull up for the poll on that one. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
Chaos is very pretty.
Thank you.
Everyone, that was an L take.
I'll take what? No. I don't agree with that one. Well, thank you for coming on, AJX.
Bye, Chaos.
Hope you have a good rest of your night, and I hope you have a good time team making for the mini events that you do. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Next up, I think we got to go with the classic, awesome striker take. And we have beef. We have beef, Striker. We have quite the beef. I mean, after what you've said about me in the past, you know, I have all the aspects.
All I said was true, man. You just have all the worst aspects of a player, but none of the skill that comes with it. Please tell me where in that statement is anything false.
I think the entire statement is false. I don't think I have any bad aspects at all, actually. I think I'm a perfect human being, and I think that I have all the skill in the world, actually, and I'm the best Minecraft event player.
If you were a perfect being, you'd have 10 boyfriends right now. Do you have a
like
boyfriend,
12.
Chaos?
Like 12.
Right. Right.
They all know about each other, you know, it's chill, I'm not keeping anything under wraps. Maybe one of them.
Okay. I see Danny's pointing them out. But in truth, how many of them really fuck with
Shane?
you, man?
Shane on that list is crazy.
Oh, Shane ain't your boyfriend, bro.
I know. That's great. Chaos would die for Shane, yeah. Sorry, you were a bit muffled. I couldn't understand what you said.
Oh, fuck me. Alright, let's get to the actual takes.
Let's hear it.
My first take. The important games in Minecraft events are PvP.
Like, points-wise?
Reason for it. Hey, can you just repeat that?
Like, points-wise? Or, you can keep going if you want to.
Yeah. In truth, the main thing Minecraft events want is exposure. And in truth, movement games, team games, they don't really get exposure. You're not gonna say, holy shit, that Ace Kel's play in Mad Dash was awesome. Shane's Ace Race was goated. No, all you're gonna hear about is Fruitberries did some mad shit in Sky Battle. Holy shit, Sapnap's a great SG player. Holy shit. Feinberg got an ace in Battle Box.
I have a counterpoint though. Like,
okay, I think I know which counterpoint you're thinking of, but
do you
talk.
So,
Stalker.
I think that you're right in the sense that like PvP has the best clips when it comes to, you know, the stuff that people see from an event, like look back on afterwards. I think there's games like soccer, for example, that are not PvP based at all, but still have crazy hype moments and are very, very interesting to watch. So I think that saying a blanket term, PvP games are the only ones that really matter like that, is not correct. But you can keep going if you like.
Okay, I can understand that. But you can't deny that in truth, people are more likely gonna be hyped for PvP than say movement.
I would definitely agree with that, but I want to talk about something as well. The recent MCC vote for like the games that got in. Meltdown and SG were the first two gone, which is insane. That's insane. I'm so confused. Do you think that's just the Hermitcraft army coming in to bat, or do you know, like...
I could agree it's probably the Hermit fan army. Because I believe if someone like Dream Team were still in MCC, I highly doubt Meltdown and SG would be out so fast. Buildmar would definitely be out first.
You think Dream still got pulled like that over Hermitcraft? Because Hermitcraft is crazy, bro. I never realized
I know Hermitcraft is crazy.
I never realized how insane that community, like how big it is. Massive. Every time we were at I was at Twitch Rivals for MCC, every time they showed a Hermit on screen, you would hear so much cheering, and that didn't happen really to anyone else. So I mean, it's just like crazy.
Oh, yeah, you should have seen me when I saw Efo changing his skin.
Damn, bro. I lost. Yeah. Whoa. But I mean,
let's get some overtake. Okay, let me get some overtakes. This one goes back to when CT9 happened. Cal B would agree with me. I believe CT9 flow states parkour is good as is, the hard parkour. Because in truth, Swiffies should not be competing with Kaos. Swiffies is a bottom frag. He should be at max be able to do let's see. That's 8 levels. So he should do a max of 10% of the hards.
Okay. Is that a full take?
Oh, yeah. And also, to find that CT9's flow state is hard, it's not my fault, but your ass. Cal and Kaylin put in the time to do parkour every fucking day.
I think...
So, you shouldn't be mad, but they're doing better than you.
In my opinion...
You have to understand that you have to understand that events aren't just for you. You shouldn't be like, this parkour is too hard. I can't do this shit. Yes, you fucking can. You can do it. You just need to practice parkour tech.
I definitely agree with that. What I would say on this one is that I think the problem with flow state in CT9 is that, you know, a very little amount of players could do the hards, which is good. I agree. That is great. I think very little amount of players, only the top players should be able to do the hards. The problem is that everyone else in the roster can still do the mediums. And I think that's where there's not enough of a gap.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I definitely agree. Mediums, especially towards the end, should be harder.
I think mediums
also
need to be not like the middle stages. It just needs to divide people more. That's how you make a gap in parkour games as well. People always talked about how there's not enough of a gap in indiv games, but I think that's just because of how they've been made to where most people can do the middle option, and that makes it so there's barely any gap. Something like jumping mad. The streaks obviously make the gap larger, but streaks are a horrible way of doing it, and it's just like a band-aid compared to a full game design.
I definitely agree that I agree with that. But also, I think that's definitely some of these so-called higher skilled players have egos so small they make top stick look big.
Damn!
Like,
what did Toph do? Bro's getting it straight.
Yeah, I just came up with that. But yeah. So what? So what? You can't do a hard. You have a medium. You have an easy. Why the fuck are you complaining?
Also, your PvP game argument has been put into the rage bait tier. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Okay,
what else? Yes. Let's go to survival points, because that hasn't come up yet.
Survival points. Shane, tap in.
I think what PB did with survival points, I think it's actually good, except in SG.
Whoa. What about Sky High?
Continue.
I'm fine with it in Sky High, because a bottom frag could still get a kill by voiding someone. Like, you got bitched by Marcus in the Bug Boy PB.
All right. We don't need to talk about him. We don't need to talk about what happened in that at all. But
Yes, we can.
so,
But the problem with SG is that in SG, a bottom frag cannot get a kill. A bottom frag is not gonna kill Stu Greninja. Unless, of course, Stu
Debatable.
Greninja does a Stu Greninja.
Bottom frags can still get damage. They don't
True.
have to get kills. Also, if you survive till the end when there's no survival. Okay.
Days locking in. Bro.
Imagine you have survival points back, right? Everything is
did.
exactly the same as is, but you bring survival points back. Now, imagine that you're going to be playing for your survival, right? Your team is dead. The only thing you can really do is play for survival. But, as we've seen and has been proven several times before, when you have survival points, the final circle has minimum 28 players in it. If you look at the differences between survival points and no survival points, the final ring always has a significantly large, way more portion of people alive at the end because no one fights each other. So, let's look at this. So what happens when you are a small little team, you have like one teammate at most, and at this point, you've gone into the final circle where everyone is bunched up in one POI. And guess what? You got like 4
Blitz
points.
doesn't have survival points, and it's still a big fucking mosh pit. Your point makes no sense. There will always be mosh pits because players play too much like pussy.
But we're talking about mosh pits of size 20 versus size 28.
It's the same fucking thing, Danny. Any mosh pit above, say, 15 people is still a fucking mosh pit.
It's definitely not the same because in this final POI, there's still kind of room to run around, but not really when there's 2 extra teams alive.
I didn't see what the poll
Everyone's
result
always
was.
fucking
Oh, awesome. PvP games of the. Oh wait, no. Well, you had a middle take. I don't know if we ran a poll for it, but.
Oh yeah, you ran a poll for it.
Not every team is playing for survival.
Okay, so I have a question as well, but like, so why do you think a Sky game shouldn't have survival points, but a game like SG that has a gulag system as well should have survival points?
No. I'm not saying that Sky games shouldn't have survival. I'm just saying Pvs is fine without it. I think all PvP games should have survival points if they're necessary. Like Temple, Temple I don't think needs survival points because you got the zones. But
like something like Chunk Lock, you could never have survival points because there's revives.
I think he means battle royale.
Chunk Lock doesn't make sense to have survival points because you could just revive your team for like 60.
Yeah, it just
so
doesn't
that
work
doesn't make sense. I'm just saying PvP as it is with Sky High having no survival points is okay where it is. If you could add them back, that's better. But where they are, how it is now with no survival points, I think it's okay. Let's see what.
I just can't agree with this. Like I just think survival points. I think they do make sense for Sky games. I agree with people who say there should be survival points in Sky games because there's so many scenarios where people will just get killed and stuff like that. But I don't agree when it comes to survival games. I think any kind of like PvP games where everyone's on the ground like that should just not have survival points personally. And what would you like to say, Big Frost?
I am here to refute Danny Pistachio's point.
Go on. Let's go.
So, I do not believe that survival points inherently lead to a bigger mosh pit. I think that you were wrong. I think that just because a team or more likely players can play for survival doesn't mean that they're going to make to the end. It doesn't mean that if I see
you have their name and your name.
That's not true. It doesn't mean that if I see movement player Kalen with his non-PvPer team sitting on border trying to play for survival, I'm going to run it into him because I know I can beat that team. And they're playing for survival and they're just going to run, right? So I don't think that this argument doesn't hold up, right? Like all you're doing by having this change is punishing players who lose teammates early.
No,
And
I'm not punishing them. 'cause
and
the-
they
they're
can
still
no
not
longer
getting
they
any
can
more
no
points.
and they
But
can
that-
no longer do anything now because
still
they're
not getting any
And
points.
they're punished anyways because they're down a player when survival points are a thing, so they're
Right.
not getting as much survival
Right.
as the other teams.
And the thing is, they're
Yeah,
not
but
even
you're
getting
still
much survival because more people stay alive at the end.
something. You're still getting something out of it rather than nothing. If I have dumbass Greninja on my team and he dies early because he runs it down, and I can get survival points, I'm going to get less because he still died early regardless, right? I'm not arguing that.
But team
I
matters.
can- I
Indo
am-
doesn't matter. Like
I am what?
well, you're saying like you're getting points, so it's still fine, but your team overall is getting less because Stu's not alive.
Yeah. Yes. What are you arguing?
I thought
You're
you're-
always going to get less. If you lose a person early, you're always going to get less points in that game. Like, what is the argument?
I thought that what you were saying was
The point
that
is, you're not really getting much more than you normally would have. Those extra survival points you're getting are essentially like worthless.
Right, but I'm saying it gives you something to play for, right? Because right now in SG, all you have
Not
to
really,
play
'cause
for,
more people stay alive.
objectively, all you have to play for right now
Significantly
is
more people stay alive.
PvPing.
Right, but the point is, significantly more people provably stay alive in survival.
That's
points,
not true.
Which
That's
means
not
you
true.
have you're. It's actually the exact opposite because you're getting
That's not
basically
true.
you're essentially getting less survival points by
You
survival points existing.
Are shamelessly
they
lying to
negate their
everybody
own.
in the stream right now.
This
You're
is
shamelessly
literally
lying.
there is straight up proof. You can go through every single PB. I could bring up tests and they will all prove that the percentage
Oh, we're gonna look at
difference.
tests. We're gonna look at how testers are playing. Wow, yes, testers
Whoa,
are
yes,
very,
yes,
Testers are a very
multiple-
testers are a very good metric for how players and
Yes, because testers will always play. Also, will just play for the win. Players and testers both will always play for
Testers
the
are
win.
very good metric.
And you-
Yes, Danny Pistachio
you're-
is smart, guys.
If testers weren't a good metric, what the hell would be the point of tests? Hello?
To make sure your game functions and is somewhat playable. We're not. Why would
Oh,
you
you're
think
so
that?
FGC
Why would
coded.
you think that content creators are going to play like testers?
The point is they're still playing for the win, which is exactly what players do.
No, you're avoiding my question. Why would you think that content creators are going to play like testers?
Because content creators
Right,
play for the win and testers play for the win.
right.
Literally, where's the difference?
no, there's a difference for sure. I
There
agree
is
with you.
definitely a difference in how content creators play generally
In the grand
than
scheme
how testers play. I don't think that's very. I don't think that's a good comparison.
Ridiculously different. And my entire point here is that it is very, very, very much provable that significantly more people will stay alive if you include survival points for the last POI, right? Survival points themselves are negating their own existence because by having survival points, you're actually just getting less survival points in the grand scheme of things. Like, yes, of course, at the end of the day, there's
That's
always
not
going to be
true.
mosh
You
pits
can't
at the end
get
of
less
SG.
survival points.
No matter what happens,
That's not even how can you? I'm not getting any survival points now. How can you say?
No. The
less
point
survival
is,
points?
like, there is literally so much less opportunity. Like, if you were to randomly add survival points without anyone knowing into a game of no survival points, you'd be getting significantly more survival points. That's my point. Because the way people play is completely different. They completely negate
just,
their
like,
own existence
who are-
because there's
who are
like
these,
3
like-
people
who are
dying
these-
by the final POI.
Can somebody name these like mythical players that only play for style points ever in PvP games and never try and do anything? Like, who are
Buddy,
these
you
people?
can watch the games. You can go back into from.
I think that
PD1,
definitely does
there is-
exist.
There is significantly.
Yeah.
There is. You have so many seasons to watch, man.
Striker,
You have so many
this is
seasons.
Striker's take here, and Striker says he has some shit to spit. So we're gonna listen to Striker here. What you got, Striker?
Gotta be good.
Okay. Next take. I think SG in MCC is the best game 8.
Oh wait,
Is the best what?
best game 8. I was
The
about
best
to move you to the audience, but yeah, that last part saved it. Game 8.
It's okay.
Because in
this
truth-
isn't a terrible take.
Well,
In truth, audiences want intensity at the final game. They want to know. Just because my team isn't 6th after Game 7 doesn't mean they don't have a chance to get to dodgeball. With an SG Game 8, you always have that chance to make the dodgeball. Look at Cerulean 19. Look at basically any Fruitberries team ever, which I also include Cerulean 19. Okay.
What about that one where he
Yeah.
like lavaed himself at the beginning?
Okay, but that was funny. That's a chaos play.
Why am I getting called out? I didn't even do that shit. I'm the SG GOAT, bro. I'm the best SG player that's ever seen in the world. Why am I getting flamed?
best is a take, but we roll
Hey,
with
stack
it.
my first
Speak your
divs.
reasons,
I'm
King.
6'6".
But you're not 6'7".
Just put that poll up. Just put that poll up.
Just put the fucking poll up, bro, so I can click rage bait.
Yeah, mods, put that poll up.
I don't even think this is that bad of a take. I think if you're gonna play SG and
But it's
MCC,
the best.
then you might as well just make it a finale.
The best though? Like, okay.
Well,
'cause-
okay, whatever.
It is
Chaos,
the
name a
best.
better finale game in MCC.
Well, okay, I don't want to name a better finale, but I just have a point on why it might not be better, and I'm gonna bring
say
back.
bingo. He's
I'm
gonna say bingo.
I'm not gonna say bingo. Okay, no. when it comes to like targeting, right? Like if take a Bug Boy PB for example, what my team did because it was game 8, we just ran down the second place team 2 rounds in a row and killed them immediately. That is lame.
that's
That is
good.
lame.
That's good. You're taking your shot to get to the top, man.
I agree. It's what
If
you should
didn't
do
that,
in that
it'd be
scenario.
criminal, right?
Oh,
But
it's
it-
obviously
yeah.
what you should do. But it's still kind of like lame.
But there's other games where the targeting isn't as much of an issue, like something like Meltdown, for example. And I think that could mean Meltdown may be a better finale because there's less target.
Nah. The reason why Meltdown in game as game 8 doesn't really work is because, in truth, Meltdown is just an AFK sim, and it's boring as fuck for the first like 5 minutes.
That's the same with SG. It's also you do nothing for the first 5 minutes.
I can understand that,
Even in
but
TBC, you do nothing for the first 5 minutes.
yeah, but I also think it's better than.
You're watching an AFK sim.
Yeah, but also in Meltdown, Meltdown, it also does. In Meltdown, you're also just a one-shot kill. So as soon as your team gets further, it's like it's over. At least in SG, you can get
That
a
makes it more hype moments, doesn't it?
Yeah, that makes it.
And you can save your team with like a heater play.
intense, right?
You can never win a 1v4 in SG, but you can win a 1v4 in Meltdown. Which is like way more hype.
I disagree. I think a 1v4 in Meltdown is just mid. Because in truth, it's a one-shot kill. That's like.
Okay, but you're a one-shot kill too, so it's the risk is equal.
All right,
but it's
take this
4
guy
to
on,
1.
like, and get like get fucking Pike Man.
I can win a 1v4.
Pikeman don't even have his hand up for you.
All right, Striker. Thank you. Can we get a poll for the
What's the poll, bro?
SG game 8?
Throw it in the time to like 5 seconds.
I don't even hate the SG take, and I
don't
like
hate
SG
it. I just
at
think
all.
there's better finale games.
It's better than SOT game 8.
What is Port saying? What do you mean?
Yeah, SOT game 8.
I'm a one-shot kill in real life. Yeah, probably. If you put a gun to my
I
head.
think any team game 8 is just.
Final take SOT game 8 is Wolf, and it's how do I word this correctly?
Is it
It's
even
boring
20
as fuck.
Sorry. What you think? What's boring as fuck?
An SOT game 8 finale. It's just boring because at the point SOT is in now, it's completely optimized. You go rush red path. You rush blue path. I'll take gold path because I'm the big chunky S tier. Like, it's so fucking boring. It's been the same shit for 2 years. I want variety. Hell, Sky Battle would be a better finale than SOT.
I can agree with this nowadays. I think earlier MCC SOT was a great finale.
I disagree. I think SOT in season 1 would have been a better finale because SOT in season 1 is at least so random.
Tag elite finale.
It is.
No.
Okay, no.
Parkour tag is.
I have a story.
Solid at least.
There was, I don't know which MCC it was, but there was an MCC where Parkour Tag got played last, and it was so hype because like the 2 teams that were like really, I mean, I think there was more than 2 teams, but there was 2 teams that were like really gunning for it, and they were both like doing like pretty good too. And I think that it came down to like they were like the last ones to play against each other. I don't know. That MCC
That did happen.
only
I don't
time
remember which one it was.
that is the only time Parkour Tag has ever been interesting to watch. Outside of that, that game is very boring to watch. I'm sorry. That game sucks to watch, and but when it's finale, it is cool. But I don't know if it's best finale. It's just only because of finale.
I don't even think I'd put parkour tag top. I don't think any round robin game would make the best finale, because you can't control how the other teams play against your ops. Because in truth, your ops could just lock in against you, and then play like dog shit to your to the other team, and you have no control over that. At least when you have an SG finale,
that's like
you could,
true in like any game.
For a game, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but in an SG finale, you could still just kill both your ops.
Or you could run out your ops and they like fucking gun you down and then you lose and then you're out first.
You can
Like,
how you
That's the gamble. That's what makes SG great. It's always a gamble.
Like you're not controlling how they play. You're just like inting them and probably ruining both of you.
So you're doing what it takes to get you to finale. You can't be mad. Say, okay, I took this fight. I knew there was a chance for it to go bad, but at least I did it because if it went right, I can make it to dodgeball.
Well, your SG take has been voted on. It is come out to be a W take. So congrats on your W take.
People remember what the take was. There was 3 different SG
I don't know.
takes.
Take was.
It was the take.
That's SG finale. It was
just SG finale. Yeah.
Okay, the third one.
Thank you for coming on, and I hope you have a good rest of your
I
night.
actually think SG was the best finale.
Alright, enjoy the rest of the stream. I got a few of you with the rage bait.
That was like 6 takes.
Thank you, Striker. Hope you have a good one.
Please. Oh my god.
Simit. Oh wait, no, not Simit. Shauna. My bad. I can only see the S. Sorry. Because it's your
Okay, no, that's fine. I do want to expand on like what, like this isn't a take. I do want to expand on what I do have takes later. I do want to expand on what Awesome Striker was saying about flow state, because I am a staff member of
the goat.
CT for those who don't know, and I was one of the main people who built the parkour.
Hey, you can be better than me at
And, like,
parkour. That's chill.
other, flow state types. It was me and Sam P building the parkour. I do want to say that there
Kill
was
Sam P
actually
with
people.
hammers.
You'd probably want to kill
Sorry.
me with hammers mainly. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, the main people, like there were people doing easy parkour. There wasn't like, what I want to do. I didn't want to make medium easy part 2, how every event does. And there were people doing easy parkour. Dan Danny Boy, he got 7th in the game, I think. He did like 7th or 8th. He did 4 easy parkour levels. And for us, PPM Victor did 1 easy parkour level. So there were people doing easy parkour levels. And I think that's a good thing. Obviously, I'm biased, but yeah. I just wanted to expand on that. Anyways, actual takes. Is it okay if I like talk about specific people? Like, is that like a boundary?
Don't be mean. Like, don't be a dickhead.
Talk people.
Yeah, I have like a positive take about somebody.
Okay, yeah, that's so chill.
Somebody give me a number between 1 and 4.
3.
3.
Just kidding. 4.
Okay,
No,
great.
3.
No, do 4.
This is definitely gonna be a hot take. This is definitely gonna be quite a hot take. I think on paper, for what it does, the team split scoring that Blockbuster has for its individual games makes sense. And
all of
why
them?
I say that, most of them, because what it does, it creates scoring diff between teams in those games. And I think it's so boring. It's so boring to have games that don't have any diff and games that have way too much diff.
But you shouldn't. You shouldn't artificially make a difference when it's an individual game. Like, I agree that there should be a diff, but it shouldn't be done artificially with just giving points because your team did X.
But
even though it's an individual.
how would you do it?
Not in a way that doesn't have like good game design. That is not good game design to just like give people points based on how their teammates play that you can't affect. If you can affect it, like I think Blitz Hunt does kind of make sense there because you as a hunter affect how the other hunters play. And I think that can make sense there. But race? No,
Yeah,
no.
race
It's
makes
just,
sense for us.
there's no reason to artificially create a gap. Like they just
Especially when you
like,
actually can create a gap without having to make it artificial. Like you can literally just change the way the game works.
Okay, yeah, I absolutely understand the arguments against it, but I'm just saying that for the purpose of creating, like making the games matter, I think it does that well. Because I just hate seeing games that don't matter on the team aspect. Because like in Block Wars previously, it was only like extraction and order up that had any like impact on team standings practically, and I just always thought that was boring. That's about it.
It's just like my biggest problem isn't even just the whole artificially creating points thing. It's more of the problem that the game is completely individual and you have absolutely zero influence on what.
Wait, hold on, Danny. I don't want to cut you off, but the poll, it's not just race. I think it's all the games. It's all of the Block Wars games. So like party, blitz hunt, and race.
This isn't rage, but this is
Sorry. Okay.
But my problem with it is that isn't really necessarily that you're just artificially introducing points, but more so the fact that the way these points are being judged is based off something that doesn't actually make any intuitive sense at all. Like in a game like Race, especially in a game like Race, there is absolutely zero interaction between anybody else. You have the only way you can influence any other player is if you call them on Discord to distract them. Like that's the only way. Otherwise, there is, unlike most other games, there is absolutely no possible way that you can influence someone else's placement and absolutely no possible way that you can influence or help your team. There is absolutely no comms, there is no way you can help your teammates. It is a purely individual game. Whether you're deafened or not makes no difference. Unless it's
I agree with that. And so, also another bad part about it, sorry.
Sorry, I'll finish quick. It's just like the point is like you're adding, essentially you're rewarding teams for doing better as a team, despite the fact that they actually did nothing as a team.
Yeah. And also another part of it is like, it can definitely be like mentally demotivating if you're just given a weak team for those games. So even if you do well, your team is getting like 7, 6, 8th in team bonus. Exactly. No matter, and you can't do anything about it. There's nothing you can do about it.
Exactly.
And that's just so annoying. Yeah. But what I'm basically trying to say is team split scoring mostly does suck. It's good for the one aspect I talked about. That's my point.
Okay.
I think it makes sense for Blitz Hunt because you can actually just straight up influence, like how, well you can ghost for your team. You can, as a hunter, like Chaos said, influence how the game actually happens. So there's a lot you can do.
I would say
so
only the hunting round, not any of the hiding rounds. Doesn't make sense.
Well, I believe in Blitz Hunt, only the hunting has team split.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like I'm saying, like I wouldn't even like think it's that crazy. Well, not full team split, but like more teams. You know what I mean? Like I don't think it would even be that crazy to say that Blitz Hunt's regular rounds could even use like.
It's not crazy to say, but I don't agree. I think only the hunting round should.
I mean, I don't want them to. I think Blitz Hunt scoring is fine as is. But like I think you can play around when it comes to points in that game. Whereas as in a game like Race, if you want to mess with the points, you have to mess with the game first. It's kind of like when mini take here. I guess if you can call it a take, but I've in the past I've heard people ask to make jumping mad or race type games be percentage-wise points based off the first place. So for example, remember in PB15G when Brinks got like first by a country mile and had like 5 or so minutes left in jumping mid. Essentially, people are asking that like he needs to be able to gap second because of how much time he was in first by, so that second place would be gapped behind. So everyone would be based off percentage of what Brinks got. The problem is, of course, just like in Race, you have absolutely zero influence on anybody else. If someone like Craft in PB8 is getting a bajillion kills in that cheat, technically speaking, you can go kill him. You can stop his momentum. Any of you can do anything about it. But you know, in a race-based game like Jumping Mad, if Brinks is going demon mode just because, I don't know, he's like feeling it that day, he's gonna influence everyone else's points just because he's feeling himself that day. It doesn't really make sense, right? And obviously that kind of works. It kind of happens anyways, because if when points are based off placement, then obviously if someone does better, you know, your points are being based kind of off the people ahead of you. But when it's like straight up percentage wise off of first place, it doesn't make sense, because otherwise you're kind of just giving points based off something that you can't actually influence at all. In this case, you know, Brink's getting a dominant performance, everyone else is punished just because he got a dominant performance and no one else can do anything about it, right? I think for gameplay like this, if you ever want to add these kinds of bonuses to actually have gaps for someone getting however many minutes ahead, is that you have to make them based on time. So for example, finishing with 5 minutes left would give you like plus whatever for every minute that you had left or something like that. But the only problem with that is that it has to be static. So in a game like Race, because every race map has different completion times, you would have to change that for each map, which would be a bit annoying. In something like Jumping Mad, it wouldn't be too difficult. But that's really the only annoying thing, but that would work.
Okay.
Thanks for the app, Danny.
Loki, I just completely tuned you out. I don't know what you're talking about, but cheers.
Am I allowed to give another take? Or
Yeah, sure. I think from now on, we're probably going to be a little bit more condensed with the takes, just because I probably only have like an hour left to stream, but we can do another take for sure.
Well, my next take is like a calm, like not a crazy take. I think a lot of people say Trailblazers is better for a high comp situation rather than low comp. I think the opposite. I think Trailblazers is better for low comp than it is for high comp. And my reason for that is something like Trailblazers is such a min-maxable game. Like, in like a super high comp environment, like a Brawl, an Origins Brawl, it's not about who has the best movement skill, it's rather who stratted Trailblazers out the most, rather than like skill or who's like hot that day. And I think that's boring. I don't like that. Whereas in a low comp event, if you're like a low comp 30th, 35th place player, in Race, you see that you're on 38th.
Monitored suspicious user
right
Solar
there
P,
on
by the way.
Fucking side. It's on the UI. Like they're shouting it at you, and like when you're on last, they're saying go, like. I think that's just demoralizing. Where in Trailblazers, you can just like do what you want. You don't have to worry about other players. You're just doing you. You're not being actively compared to other players. That's it. Anyone have any thoughts on that?
Do you feel like Trailblazers can be confusing to a VTuber?
I feel like it could. I don't think it should. I don't think it should.
I think it's like take is
because
pretty cool,
I think it's
lie.
pretty. I think it's like pretty obvious. What
Yo, John, thank you for the sub, bro. Appreciate
Trailblazers
you.
is literally made as an alternative
Thank you so
to
much.
Move because you could just choose what you wanted as like a lower comp player. So,
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, Shano, I think that the like issues that kind of stem with the you know, what you were mentioning, like how the game's min-maxable between rosters and stuff, is that in terms of like how you actually score a game like Trailblazers, it's technically uncapped. Like obviously Trailblazers has a cap, but it's not something that anyone will ever be able to do. So it's technically an uncapped game, which means that the max points someone's gonna get changes whether or not it's like an Origins or a main roster, or if maybe that roster's a little harder that day. You know? So it's like very weird when it comes to how you min-max that game, because it's like it's a very volatile point roster as compared to games like round robins, where the points are like a set pool that you can kind of pick from.
Yeah, and that's kind of like why I prefer, especially new race maps, but like race maps in Icon process, because it's not necessarily about like that kind of thing. Yeah, that's about it.
Alrighty. So we can run a poll for that one. Thank you for coming on and sharing your takes today, Shano. Hope you have a good rest of your night.
Cheers.
Gonna go ahead and invite the next person. Got 5 people with their hands up.
Toharo's gonna say something crazy.
Bro, Toharo. Toharo, I'm
the aura.
I'm intrigued to find out what you want to say.
No, and I have a lot to say, and no need for introductions either, because everyone knows like who I am. 100% win rate in Block Wars Origins, top 15, top half placement. Like that's all we need to say
Industry
there.
plant, yeah.
Industry plant,
Yeah,
Funny
yeah.
Wars player, everything above, right?
Mm-hmm,
What I want to go into is you flamed my boy Fire Breath Man when Ted tried to come up here. I want to speak. I don't want these boring takes anymore. I don't want to hear any of them. I want to talk about who is the undisputed GOAT. And I think of all time, Fire Breath Man is the GOAT.
And why do you feel like Fire Breath Man goes over Kel Awesome?
Over Kel Awesome? Okay. Let me speak for you real quick, okay? Kel Awesome right now, maybe Kel Awesome is like the modern day, like how do you even say this? Like the modern day like Jason Tatum, or what's his name? The guy with the beard. What's the guy with the beard who like Harden, right? He had one good season. Yeah, yes. Yeah. No. I think right now, Fire Breath Man, if you think about like his past events and how long he has been consistently at the top, is much more of a comparison to LeBron James than Kel Awesome will ever be.
Do you think that if Kel was allowed to play in MCC, that Shane would outplace him?
Yes, every single day. Fire Breath Man is undisputedly probably the best MCC player of all time.
Does that make Dream MJ?
So Toharo.
No! Danny, that was crazy.
You're like, as an event expert who's been in the scene for years.
Yeah, for years.
Yeah, for years. What do you think Shane is like? What do you think Shane's best performance is? Answer quickly.
So it's
30 seconds at the clock.
Probably that time he like almost broke the point record at MCC. I mean, okay, I need to think about this, right? Kel Awesome, right? First in maybe the events this year, right? And last year. But think about where Fire Breath Man has been. Never a placement under top 6. Can you like put that in perspective really quick? Never a placement under top 6.
I actually remember a time where Fire Breath Man told me he would never
and
top 5, and he did.
you're washed, Ants.
Interesting.
You're washed.
Well, I just think if you're like gonna be an event player of all time and you drop out of the top 5 in MCC Mickey Mouse comp, then like, are you really the top event player?
No, look, okay. Kel Awesome has had this short spurt of like being top player of all time, right?
Short spurt. Short.
Was it around the event? That's why.
Fire Breath Man has had that top player status for who knows how long.
Maybe, do you think that's because Shane has a lot more clout and is able to get into these events?
No, it's not. It's not it at all. Okay, and when anyone thinks of top
around.
You know what's crazy, Taro, is even though you keep saying Shane is the top player, you only talk about Kel. It makes you think.
Okay. Hold on. Think about the event. Okay, I don't want to do this.
I think we need to invite Ted up here for backup.
Bring up Ted, please. My partner can explain this better.
My partner. You guys dating now?
Yeah.
Kinda cute. Ted's not joining, bro.
Ted, bro.
Ted is not trying to back you up, bro.
It's we, not us. Okay, come on.
I come up, I say my take, you immediately kick me out. Like, yeah, I just agree with everything that he said, Heike.
Oh,
but,
you don't want to provide any other details or
other
arguments?
Shane is LeBron James. He is the greatest Minecraft event player of all time. What counter arguments did he make? I wasn't listening, Heike. Oh, so I assume no counter arguments. Yeah, Shane's the greatest Minecraft player. Well,
I mean, I'm not.
Minecraft event player of all time.
So, are we getting the duel between Shane and Kel sometime soon?
What, like Dream and Techno? Like, I don't know.
That has nothing to do with the Minecraft event.
So,
like PvP.
Kel Awesome is the new Technoblade and Fire Breath Man is the new Dream. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here.
No.
He is not the new Dream.
I have a question.
What's up?
Hey, Tara, so you're saying that Shane is like the best event player, right?
Yeah.
So how can you explain that Shane has fallen out of the top 5 in MCC, while the real GOAT Feinberg has not?
Because Shane is like on the tail end of his career. Like LeBron has probably fallen out of like the top 5, bro. Shane's like 38 or some shit.
You're saying he's
like,
old.
He is old. And he's,
it's like
he's
LeBron.
Pointing at a top.
And
10,
Frost
like
can
the
still put up
10
top
level.
5s. Like,
that means
yeah, okay.
Shane's son is
Do you
gonna join
expect
MCC?
LeBron? Yes. Do you expect LeBron to still be like the MVP of the league after every single year? He's 40, bro. He's 40.
Should have
Shane's
been going
40.
in at 50.
Dude, oh my god. Literally, Shane
Okay,
is pushing 50 at this point. Like, think about it.
Dude, imagine if LeBron was the Finals MVP, won the NBA Finals. That's what Shane did this year when he won Block Wars in like the #1 spot.
What, rookies?
Right?
Like Block Wars rookie? Like, what?
That was not rookies, bro. That was like a high comp event.
That was a high comp event that I won. By
Tahara was in that
with
event,
Ubby.
you know
Yes.
that?
You do
So,
know I won that high comp
a
event.
high comp event where first and
also
second
on a
were on the
super
same
team.
team.
No.
Yes, bro. LeBron and Steph on the same team. Like, come on.
Okay, but Kaos21a is able. You could give Kaos21a 3 rocks, and he's still getting first end of every time.
But Kaos21a
So
is in like the prime of his
That's
career.
crazy,
LeBron,
boys.
like Shane isn't.
it's true.
He's like 35.
That's what I was saying. It's like Kel is to James Harden right now. Okay, you gotta think about it.
Yeah.
I feel like
All right, well, thank you for your inspiring thing.
the better comparison is, I think LeBron had like no. There was like a season where like LeBron had like no one else really, right? I feel like that's Kel in most events, and then so the events that your guys are bringing up is like MJ, like prime MJ. He had like 3 other like top tier players on his team, and
Yeah, but
people bring that
you
up
have
as
to
to why
look
MJ's
at-
not the GOAT.
You
So
have to look at Shane's like longevity. He's been like top 5 for the past like 6 or 7 years, bro. Like he's been insane.
You gotta think about it, man. Like, I mean, sometimes we just
Actually,
gotta like,
unironically.
we
6
gotta
or
put our
7
biases
years.
aside. We gotta put our biases aside and like understand like what the truth is.
When is Shane gonna get his son into an MCC team with him?
Dude, that's gonna happen soon. He's gonna have
It's
a
gonna
kid and
happen
he's
soon.
play an event with him. Like actually.
would you guys
No,
actually
I
think
mean-
there's gonna be an event where somebody plays with their son? Like that shit's gonna happen at some point.
I mean-
didn't your son play with his uncle?
You know, Xander's uncle signed up for Block Wars testing one time, so.
I mean, Shane already played with his son.
No, it's Xander's dad. It was Xander's dad, not his uncle. Holy
Alright, so
fuck.
if Ubby gets into MCC, that's his son. He's Bronny Jr. Ubby kind of plays like Bronny Jr. for being real.
Yeah, if anything, this was just, I don't even know if this was like a hot take. I felt like it was more of just like a fact, but it's like, I just
Well-
like, I get it. I don't know.
What did the poll results even? Can I view the results?
So are you guys like
Okay,
best
like- like-
free of charge or what?
I feel like the people have decided that this is rage bait. I'm sorry, but
It's just, it's
not rage bait. It's just not rage bait.
the people have
Yeah,
spoken,
okay.
Ted.
The people are wrong.
Yeah,
The people are wrong.
Ted, we don't have to listen to them. We don't have to listen to them. They're all
And
like,
we
like
don't have to listen to
frauds,
you.
dude.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
goodbye. Okay.
Put HG Smalls on the
HG Smalls is getting the mic right now. We're giving the mic to
Oh, no.
HG Smalls.
Oh no.
What's up, Unk?
Oh no. Hey, what's up?
Oh no.
What's your
Check out
take?
the
What
grade.
you got for us? Would you like to introduce yourself? Give us your pronouns, anything like that?
Nah, bro, I got it. My take is that the CT team making manager should be taken out back and fired.
Amen.
All right. Let's add to the rage bait
Put the
counter
poll up,
here.
put the poll up, put the poll up, put the poll up. Wait a minute,
Put the poll up. Okay, yeah.
up.
Yeah, all right. Sloth, come on up here. Fellow sleepy chatter as of recently. Hello, how's it going?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Would you like to introduce yourself? Give us your pronouns, anything like that?
Yeah, hi. I'm Shane, or Sloth, you can call me either. And I'm he, him. And before I give this, I want to give my take on the Shane thing. I think Kel is very clearly like a Luka Doncic in this situation. You know, he's going to be the MVP of this year. MVP, he's the greatest basketball player right now. Like, right now. But Shane has the longevity of LeBron James. I mean, no one else has played in a Minecraft Monday, in MCC, a Block Wars. Like, what are we talking about? Okay, but here's my take. I think that 9 times out of 10, movement games are just always complete buns, and there's no real way to fix it.
I have a counterpoint to your Shane take real quick that I just remembered. I've teamed with Shane one time in an event ever. You know what he got when we teamed? 11th.
Sure.
11th.
Yo.
11th. You know what? I got 13th. I was right there with him. I was right there fucking
a
with him.
goat falls once, and he. So
okay,
if
but
LeBron
Kel
James
has
scores
never
a
gone
bad game
lower than
once-
7th in div. Kel has never gone lower than 7th in div.
Tells me out of your mouth, please. Oh my God.
I want it. Okay, sorry. That was crazy.
Okay, no.
Space knows I want it.
I want to talk about the movement thing. What? I want to use MCC as an example. If we go down the list of games, I think the bottom 10 MCC games, I think like 4 or 5 of them are all movement games. Like, to get to the other side is bad, and it's objectively bad. Like,
So the 5 worst MCC games?
I think the 5 worst MCC games are all
Alright,
movement.
let's hear it.
I think everyone, like, we already talked about how Ace Race, like, Ant, you specifically, I love you, I'm a big fan, but you have to admit that it's kind of lame. It's kind of lame to VOD review for like a bajillion hours straight, and then just know the map and just win, right? And then
I feel like Ace Race was revolutionary for its time, though. Like when it first came out.
yeah, for its time, but it is 2025. It's 2025. Let's be fair.
It's still the best racing
Get to the
game.
other side.
I still think racing games suck, to be clear. But
Entirely memorization
But, like,
game. Amen.
I feel like Ace Race is pretty peak when there's like a new map that's dropped and it's being played for the first time.
Yeah.
Only the first time I'm
Yeah, but like that's a if. That's like a when this happens, it's a good game. But in
Exactly.
general, it's just not a good game. But okay, to get to the other side, it was good until they added
game's always
the
been shit.
punishment system of punching. Why do they decide to code a feature into the game, and then if you use the feature in the game, you get punished for it? There's a toggle in Minecraft to turn friendly fire off, and they choose not to, but if you punch into the other side, you get punished. Like, duh. And then, wait, I'm blanking, sorry. Hole in the Wall, ever since it got added to MCC Island, it has been 10 people surviving at the end of every game. Like,
No,
there's
that's
no
not true.
like
That's not true. This is
Fruit
propaganda.
got a
That's
three.
not
Okay,
true.
Fruit got a 3P in the newest MCC, right? But even then, so did like 4
Okay.
people got a 4P.
This happened.
And-
This happened once, and it was because the last event that it was in, the map was an island map that everybody's played for like years now. This is not. This is.
Oh my!
This is,
Oh
like, very
my
recency
days!
bias. This is like a bad take. This is a terrible take.
Oh
Hold
my
on,
days.
still I think is a bottom tier MCC game, though. To be fair, like, I
agree. I agree. And
But it's
then-
just-
I think you
don't
can argue
it's
for
from the
other reasons.
rush.
I think this. I think this
Yeah,
is
there's a
bad reason.
bad reason, but good take. For this, just for
And
this.
then- I'm blanking. Rocket Spleef Rush is a good game in general, but it's because how hard it is to pick up for newer players. I think it doesn't fit into the MCC roster. So I think it's bad in the sense of it's a bottom 5 MCC game, but not a bad game in general.
Do you like Rocket Spleef better than Rocket Spleef Rush?
No, Rocket Spleef was kind of bad. Just in general, the
what's the
island
fifth
moving.
game?
Dude, I thought about this earlier. Why can't I think about it? Oh, Parkour Warrior. It's pure parkour. It's just parkour. It's parkour. Like we already talked about how pure parkour in events is bad. It's just parkour. And then it's kind of overcomplicated with like the medal system and the frog trophy or whatever.
Well, the
like,
scoring is just ass for that game because your teammates impact
Yeah,
your
okay.
own score, and it's just.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just. Laser. Like, you just
I feel
play.
like this
It's just
argument
parkour.
crumbles when you realize that like SG is in MCC's roster and has like easily a bottom 3 game in MCC roster.
It's sad
I
how
think-
bad MCC's
I'm not
SG is.
saying. I'm not saying that every other game is like a Brazilian times better than the movement games, but I think comparing the movement games in MCC to the movement games in a lot of other events, it shows how bad movement games in general is. Like, sorry, Parkour Warrior. That game is cheeks. That game is bad. That game is so boring to watch. That game is a snooze fest.
Is that not what we were just talking about?
Yeah, we were. But I think easily the best movement game out right now is Trailblazers. I think it's just by far the best movement game.
I gotta agree with that.
And it shows that race is pretty bad. Hyperdrive is pretty bad. Speedrun.
I'm so whoa. We have to stop for a second. Hyperdrive. Let's circle back to that. Hyperdrive is one of PB's best games. How is it bad?
1 second, let me look at the wiki. I'm blanking.
What?
I get my takes from the wiki. What are you talking about?
No, you were cooking.
I don't get my takes from the wiki. I just need to know. I just need to make sure I know all the information.
You were cooking so hard, and now we don't even know what Hyperdrive is.
No, Hyperdrive is not the game I'm thinking of. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. Hyperdrive. That's just the wrong game name.
Okay, never mind. You're cooking.
You made Cloud really upset.
Yes, I'm thinking of Voidbound. Sorry.
Cold take, but yeah.
There, stop right there.
We've known that one. That's a cold take.
Okay, but like, I'm just saying that. Okay, I need you to close your eyes for a second. Imagine.
I'm closing.
Imagine Minecraft Championship. The peak Minecraft Championship.
Okay. So
no one's canceled yet.
Technoblade.
Ludwig is playing. Pokimane is playing.
Yeah. No, I'm seeing it.
We see. Okay, bro. And Meltdown gets selected. And and in the top ranks, you have players like Tommy in it. You have players like Purpled. And then among those players, you have Ludwig. Like, is that not awesome? You just never get that in a movement game. Which is lame. I think it's just...
What?
You were cooking
it's not the
so
full
hard.
take, but it's like...
It's
an additional factor.
This is about Hyperdrive?
No.
This is not about Hyperdrive.
We never finished talking about Hyperdrive. Why is Hyperdrive bad?
No, you're thinking of the wrong game. You're thinking of the wrong game.
I feel like your argument boils down to like what you just said was
you're cooking, but your
people they can only ever play Meltdown because it's like one of the lowest skill games, like the skill entry games that is in an event, right?
Is that not like good though? Like, do you not want it to?
No, not every game needs to be low skill entry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, not every game needs to be low skill entry, but if you have a game that you have to study for a bajillion hours just to like,
you don't need to study for a bajillion hours. If you just play the game a couple times and you learn how to play it, and then you move on.
That's the worst part is you only need to watch it twice and you're done. And that's why it's annoying. That's why it sucks.
You only need to watch it twice? Question mark? I just don't think so.
Well, I feel like your take more.
No, curse.
Considering the fact
Render's
that
probably
like,
next.
Ace is such a flawed at a core game that you literally just watch the game twice and you already know where to go. Like there's no actual skill in Ace.
Yeah, that's
purely just memorization.
I
don't think you need to watch it.
When it's first played.
No, saying that there's no skill in Ace Race is just false. That's false.
I don't think a game is good if it's only good when it's played for the first time.
I don't think it's only
bad
good.
when
I think it's only
past
best.
that. I think it's
only
just
at its
peak when
best.
it's played like that, right?
Yeah, I agree with that. I just think.
That's not true for like
going back
games,
to
though. Like,
going back to the original take of movement games just being bad, it just like Sands of Time, Bingo, Grid Runners, team games, right?
There's a sneak in there.
Okay, don't sneak Bingo in there.
Yeah, you stuck Bingo in that lineup.
No, Bingo's peak. Bingo's peak. Wait, I was zoning out. Bingo's peak.
Bingo is some ass.
Why is Bingo ass? Why is Bingo ass? I think it's an interesting skill. I think it's
interesting skill.
It is an interesting skill. It's a great form of the game to test.
There is a large amount of RNG in Bingo. The scoring in that game is a little overtuned.
I mean, I don't know much about the scoring.
A lot of it is just the RNG of the game.
The opposite of accelerating.
But everyone,
I get why you dislike it, but like, it's Bingo, man. Come on.
I think you can make a good bingo.
It's
but
okay,
bingo
but
that
I wouldn't
exists in MCC is,
like. We can drop
steep.
bingo and we're naming games like Grid Runners or Sands of Time or Chain Together or literally any team game. It's like good. Golf.
Where did Chain Together come from? Oh, I'm stupid. No. But yeah, what I'm saying, yeah, golf is a perfect example of a great team game compared to I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the pure parkour game in Chamber Trials. A great team game
Jumper
compared to an app.
Oh,
Yes.
Jumper.
I got two different answers. Okay.
Well, Jumper is pure parkour. Flow
that-
state is a mix of.
The real
different
take you're looking for
types.
here is that team
Yeah.
games are just better than movement games. And
Amen.
we've known that, I fear.
Team games are better than
Yeah.
movement games.
Yo, but even like
Team games are better than team games
like-
are just better than any other. No, and better than PvP too, honestly.
True. Well, most.
Most of them, not every PvP game. Most of
I
them.
mean, I don't even know
Those
what
are good.
PvP
I-
games you put over like golf, or you put over like.
Meltdown.
You put Meltdown
Yeah,
over golf?
Meltdowns.
Yes, I put Meltdown over golf. Are you crazy? Meltdown is like a top 3 event game of all time. Like golf isn't. Sorry, golf's not up there.
Agreed.
I got golf up
Golf
there.
is waste. Let me tell you right now.
Golf-
Here's my hot take. Sorry, I'm hijacking the hot take.
That's
My
a
hot
temple
take is that
lockout.
golf is such a potential game, and it literally takes one change to make that game from like B+ tier into an S tier. Literally, I'm telling you. Listen. Where's Rander? Listen, boy. This is what you have to do, dude. Remove the RNG from the order of the clubs, and suddenly there's 10 times as much communication. The game is 10 times better. It's an
I
S tier
agree,
game.
actually. I do
GG's.
agree with this.
You don't even
Yeah,
have to make
I
it
agree.
a set order the entire time. You can randomize the order between the like courses, but just have it remain set for the entire course until you get to the next one. Because if you have
I
a
agree.
set order, then your team can communicate like, okay, you're up next, I'm gonna hit it to you, and then you're gonna hit it right after I hit it. Like you have that communication of like these insane setups you can do. But when it's RNG, it's basically just a glorified end of game. There's no teamwork at all.
Imagine you and your friends out there.
True.
I
Oh
agree
my
with
God,
this
Danny.
too.
Oh my God, Danny, I love you.
Like it's
never heard
wasted
Danny speak so
potential. You
much
have
before.
one of you generally have one of the greatest games possible,
over the screen.
and it takes one change to make
Hey,
it. S tier. But right
CT10
now,
golf's
it's
gonna be a
like that.
movie. All I can say. CT10 golf's
Yes,
gonna be.
sir.
Okay, basically what I was just trying to say, at the core of my take, fuck the Nox Crew employee who decided to make punishment for punching and to get to the other side. Whoever you are, you should be fired and never touch Minecraft again in your life.
Nice cooking with this one. Nice cooking with this one.
Damn.
Hey, W take.
That's all I have to say.
All right. Well.
Oh.
It seems like your movement take has been put onto the L takes side of things. So I'm sorry to hear
You're
that.
just wrong. You're just wrong. You're just wrong. Holy bias.
It's
Holy bias.
10 to
Oh, we
3
got
to
movement
1.
players in the chat.
It's 10 to 3 to 1. I don't know what to tell you.
Sloth, just because the chaos chat tells you you're wrong doesn't mean you're wrong.
But correct on the poll. What do you mean wrong? Yo, who made this poll?
Oh,
Who
it's
made
Cloud.
this
Cloud made the poll. Cloud made the poll. I don't know.
What is this bias? What is this bias? Yo, Cloud, you might be homophobic. I'm just gonna
Sloth,
say
just
you
remember,
might be
they put
homophobic.
Jesus up on the cross. Remember that.
Cloud is a movement merchant.
Yes.
We've known this.
Remember, Jesus spoke the truth and they put him up on the cross.
Yay.
Thank you, Danny.
And a leaving take, just for you to think about. Just for you to think about. We don't have to debate this, but a leaving take. MCSR ranked playoffs has a brighter future than any Minecraft minigame event could ever have in its entire eternity. Just think about that.
Honestly,
I actually don't agree with that, to be honest.
I don't disagree. But I think I think right now it's in the spotlight, and I think it will shift a bit.
I feel like there's enough creativity you can have with events where you can keep them alive, but I think with MCSR, like you can only watch so many speedruns before it kind of gets tiring.
I don't fully agree with
Don't get me wrong.
that.
Don't get me wrong.
I think the tournaments are
MCSR
really cool. The tournaments are so
like out of any game that's speedrun ever, I think MCSR has the highest potential because in that game, because there's like that new aspect where every run is different, right? Well, for example, if you were to do like competitions for Portal speedruns or competitions for like, Mario 64 speedruns, like there is a lot of competitions for Mario 64 speedruns, but the thing is, because it's just the same game over and over again, it just comes down to who plays the most consistent that day specifically. While in MCSR, there's actually like elements of skill, right? But even then, it's still, it gets a bit static.
I did wanna also say, by the way, for future reference for everyone, please don't come on here and just say like fuck X person who works on an event. Probably not the best thing to do. But. Cloud, do you have a take, or do you just,
Wolfie Minecraft?
or do you just want to
No,
pull
I'm
it?
here to be in the council.
Okay,
because
beautiful.
that movement event, the movement games, the take just like pissed me off.
No,
It pissed me off. I need to speak.
You need to die.
No, shut up,
kill
bro.
you.
Oh my.
All right, I got to take. Tomb Titans is the best Blockverse game.
Fuck
period.
you, bro.
Like it's
Just,
not
that's
even
just
close.
rage bait. That's just rage bait.
Serious, dead serious.
That's just rage
Tomb Titans
bait.
is the best game. It's the best one.
Okay,
Like what game?
Explain.
I don't have to explain. I don't have to
I don't
explain.
hate
It's
the
just
thing. I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I don't have to explain. Alright, bro.
I don't have to
Speak your
explain
truth.
that
Speak your
it's that good, okay? Like, what game comes close? Blitzhaunt? Absolutely not. Extraction? No.
Extraction.
Nothing comes close. And, no, Extraction, it feels like you have zero control over anything you're doing. It's just like, you have such a small, like, grip over the game. Tomb Titans, oh my gosh. Everything is in your hands. You can do anything you want, and it's crazy. It's like, it's indescribable how the potential and the ceiling with Tomb Titans.
Yeah, you can keep it grippy in any game, bro, but not that game, bro. Like I don't know.
I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
I think Tomb is like a top 3, maybe top 5 Blockbuster game.
No.
And we
I know
need
they're better games, though. They're
to
better.
really that game.
I would put like Extraction above it. I would put.
I'd put
Blitzhunter above
zero
it,
games above it.
Lunge #1, baby. Lunge is my #1 game in Block Wars. Everybody loves
Lunge is
Lunge.
actually like top 5.
You wanna?
I
Just
really
like-
like Lunge. I don't know why people hate it on Lunge. I think it's a silly good
You wanna
game.
take one
It's beyond frustrating. Lunge is beyond frustrating. Like, it's just, you just run across a bridge and pray you don't get shot out by a bow. Like, you
but
can't tell me that's fun to do like
Just
for
don't take
20
yourself
times go
serious.
for
Like,
10 minutes.
Just like have fun. Just have fun. Don't
No,
take
it's
it so
true.
serious.
Lunge is
I can agree with having fun. Yeah,
Lunge is so fun if you just run it down. It's so fun.
Yeah.
You can't run it down because you're gonna. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Listen, bro, you
I
can't do
find
anything
Lunge
about it.
annoying.
But all I'll say, I don't think I've had any of my teams place out of the top 3 yet in Lunge. So I'm obviously.
Alright, bro. You flex your Wolfie bias, sure.
My Wolfie bias.
We all know you're on his payroll.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I did it in Origins once too. I gotta be on Garber's payroll as well.
It's been known too.
After that team we were given, we probably should be paying Garf. Like, damn, bro, we really fumbled.
Yeah.
All right, well, Renner, do you have?
That's basically yeah. I mean, that was my take, but in all seriousness, I do think that like in general, as somebody who is an event owner, obviously, I think people are so mean in the Minecraft event space. Like obviously, like it's just it's not really a take. It's just a statement that I have because like who was there like a second ago?
Can we get a poll on people are mean?
That's a little. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. Because even if people obviously fuck up, make mistakes, they design poorly. But at the end of the day, like that's still a human being putting their effort and time into something, you know.
I feel like a lot of people, look back at their creations and
we just start shaming people.
You know, if CT has taught me anything, it's that the finish line moves. Every 2 months, I see the bright banner at the finish line. That's 5 inches away from it. The world picks it up and moves it 100 miles.
Dude,
it's a vicious cycle. I'll never know the end.
I agree.
My take is genuinely if you like inverse your take. I think regular bingo is like inherently flawed game, and the more you mod it out, the like better it can become. It's like adding garnishes on top of like bad food to like fix it. Because I think regular bingo is just kind of a nothing burger game. I think it really doesn't have. There's like no excitement. There's like
This is
besides the,
slander.
like, slightly different skill it brings to the table. It's also one of those games. It's just like
I think it's such an
at
important
its
skill. though.
core, no, but like regular, unmodded bingo is just like an RNG fest.
It's just an RNG fest and it's sort of mid, to be honest.
And
So what do we think of round robin bingo then? Round robin bingo. You face every team once. You got a couple
I think
things.
if you did it
gotta do.
right, you could. Like you can't fix it with round robin, but I think there's certain things you could do to fix it.
The issue with bingo is that it just has RNG and then it has like how do you fix that?
And I understand that. I'm not like defending bingo just on its own merits. Like just like I'm just talking any bingo in an event. But like
I don't think the RNG in it is too bad.
Oh my Cloud,
like-
no, you don't understand.
There's a
Getting
lot of
some mobs to spawn is so hellish. It's so RNG.
Well, okay. I mean, I don't really care for a lot of bingos, but if you do bingo like how MCC does bingo, then it's just like a top 3 game.
I agree with Cloud. Bingo is the
Anyways.
game that I want to play the most in MCC. So much. I want to play it.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
That is what I want to.
That's
If
a
there's
take.
any
still
MCC game
play
that I want to
bingo,
play the
you're
most,
tough,
it is bingo. Like I want to play bingo so
You can
bad.
literally just load up like a data pack and you just download one off.
I want to play it. I want to play it in MCC. That's the game that I want to play the most. When I play MCC next year, then yeah, you know that's the game that I want to play the most.
If you get into MCC, bro, I'm dropping the cancel doc on Twitter.
What is that supposed to mean?
We're gonna make sure it don't happen.
This guy hates my success. Foot race
And
clears.
then-
Alright. I got a W take here. It's actually kind of close between the W take, L takes, and rage bait.
Sorry.
Alright, what was it?
and then my MCC take is that PvP as a whole is in a very bad spot right now. I think BattleBox has been in a really rough spot for the past few events.
Bow! Bow! Oh wow,
Because
there's
the-
no sword! Because it's
just
all
the meta
projectiles!
of
It's all
mid-control.
projectiles! Battle box is so fun! It's all projectiles! Battle box
Yeah,
pisses
and-
me off.
Bellboxes piss me off.
I think that's maybe a cold take, and but yeah, and then there's I'm gonna use a word that everybody hates, but the MCCification of main event with games like Sky Battle and now recently SG, I think that's a very terrible direction to take the event.
What was that?
I think that really hurts low skill players and people who don't play Island really at all. Like, sure, there'll be like team practices, but like nobody who does team practices practices Sky Battle or any of the.
That's not true. I've seen some first streams of like their last team and they were practicing a lot of Sky Battle.
Yeah, I fully agree. After MCCI came out and they started shifting everything towards like MCCI, it just got so much worse. It's just so bad.
Yeah, it doesn't help people who don't like new people like Shane and Fruit and people who just grind it are who just run away with it. And yeah, when there's team practice, they rarely touch Sky Battle or use any of the util effectively or know how to use it. Like, I think keeping it simple with creepers, cobwebs, and TNT is how it should be, and playing more conservatively like it used to be. And I'm hoping we see more back to basics with medieval coming back in next event. So.
All right. Anything else you want to say about that take, or is that all you got?
No, that's all.
Alrighty. Thank you for coming on. You have a good rest of your night. Thank you, Schlitter.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Alrighty. Noah, did you have a take? You had your hand raised for a bit, yeah. I think you're the only one who hasn't spoken yet out of everyone, so we're gonna listen to his take. What's up? Huh? Would you like to introduce yourself, pronouns, anything like that?
I'm a tester for stuff, and I use he, him. Okay, my take is that race games in most events are just filler games, and the only event that actually works is MCC because it was the first event to do it, and specifically in Block Wars, it's just an awful game. Because the top 3 is predictable, and you know who's gonna do bad and who's gonna do worse.
Okay.
And if it's any game that you have to objectively VOD review to do well in is just a bad game because it's not actually a reflection of skill and it's not interesting to watch.
True. Cold take, but true.
Right. I mean, I would personally very much agree. I think racing games are just boring when it's not a new map. I think it's fine for other events to have a racing game. They just need to know that it is boring that they have it. Like it is not, you're not innovating, you know. That's why I think.
All indie games are filler though, to be honest.
Yeah, to an extent. But that's
why
mainly
they
because
are
of
just
diff
filler.
not being big enough between most.
Yeah.
And also, events that change maps by covering up skills, like making it harder, doesn't actually make the map better. It just makes it it changes it, and it's not because you're making a change. It doesn't mean that the map is getting better. It just means that there's changes. And I feel like it's a common thing that events do.
I think that like the points of racing games kind of just being meh is valid, but they're just fully geared towards top frags in the way that like the fun of speedrunning games is being able to fully optimize your movement. Like even like the VOD reviewing part is like whatever, but as long as you know the routes, like just like knowing the routes isn't the fun part, but like the fun part is supposed to be optimizing everything. But like for a lot of lower placing players, that's just like kind of meh. But I personally think that like racing games are always like my top 3 favorite games in every event because I just have a lot of enjoyment out of optimizing.
And getting free into.
I think it works.
No, I don't care
better in
about
higher
that.
comp, but it works less in lower comp because it's who's getting top 3, so it's not interesting to watch.
Yeah, that is the problem with main Block Wars.
Yeah.
It's literally like, it's just, you know every time.
Race being in main Block Wars is pretty bad for it. Like overall, like for Block Wars in specific, I think race being in every single event is so bad. But you say that about like most of the Block Wars games because they have nothing they can really swap it out with. They don't have enough games in Block Wars, in my opinion. So I feel like that's something you can kind of say about many Block Wars games. Bring back that's not even a horrible take.
We do! Dude, like where did it go? It was a good game. Come back.
As much as I hate construction because I'm so ass at it, it was a good game. Like I don't know why.
Give it back.
Free construction, bring it back.
Actually, I was terrible at it, but it's just a fun, good game.
I was also
don't even
terrible
care.
at it, but I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's pretty crazy.
Hopefully Minecraft, if you can hear us.
Yeah, Portalities is right. We need Sky Zone back. We need Sky Zone back. Portalities is right.
On Chaos and Cloud's life, we need Sky Zone back.
No. Sky Zone genuinely is probably like a bottom 3 game design and across every event ever. Like actually, like that game was genuinely terrible.
The sad part is I actually think it has potential. It's not like fully chopped.
No,
I
it was
think there's a
terrible.
way
It
to
was
make it
terrible.
actually work. I genuinely do.
Word up, brother.
Hey, you'll see it in CT one day, trust. All right. Anything else you want to say, Noah?
I had another one and I low-key forgot it.
Oh my god. And this is the person that wants zone control in over quick draw in the chat frost event. Like,
So we can, in the context of a low comp event, zone control is better than quick draw.
why?
That's true. But
Because in quick draw, you just if you don't have the movement skills to run away from like somebody else, you're just gonna get picked off and die, and then the same like 5 people are gonna run the lobby the entire time.
True, but I want to run the lobby.
Yes. Okay, because the teams with like more worse players are just gonna do worse in it. And in lower comp situation, it doesn't make sense.
I just disagree. It's just like every other battle royale, basically. But zone control is just more. Like, why are we trying to play zone control? I'm so confused.
Why do we even make it a pull? Zone control is like maybe the worst game in CG. I don't know. It's
Okay, that's objectively not true.
Wow.
Siege exists.
Wow.
Siege is definitely
okay.
better
Well,
than zone
Siege is
control.
also no. Siege is down there too. They're like all both in bottom 3 together. I don't know.
It's bottom 3 is Siege Skyfest.
Yeah, it is Siege, Skyfest, and Zone Control, but like
Mad Dash isn't there for y'all.
Does it really matter which of the 3 is the worst one? They're all down there together.
Hey, why do we hate Siege so much? Like, I get Siege is not like.
Because you sit there and there's nothing you can do because you just die to the person defending, and if you because you have a wood sword and they have an iron sword and you can't do anything about it.
That sounds like a skill issue. I don't think that's the reason people don't like the game.
It's objectively harder to fight with a wood sword.
You don't have a way to heal, which is really bad and sort of ugly.
Can agree with that. Maybe health packs would be beneficial.
Like either health packs, having natural regen would just be nice. Like having no way to heal sort of sucks.
What if there was like a zone in the center where if you stand on it, it like spins a minecart too?
You can also just optimize the game, and the fact that you can optimize the game, it doesn't like.
Wait. Danny was actually
You're honest, Sam.
That might be honest something, huh, Danny?
I was like not even paying attention. I was like staring at my wall when you said that.
Like, I don't think this is a hot take. This is probably the hottest take of all time. I think that, like, most of the PvP games drag CT's roster down. Like, CT's roster is carried by the team games. Like, I would say almost all the team games are like amazing in CT, and the movement games are good enough.
Movement games are games.
Like the movement games, right?
But what
CT is carried.
So we need quick draw back.
Literally.
We do need quick draw back.
Also, quick draw is like probably one of CT's best PvP games. Not the best one.
Yes. I agree with that.
I don't know.
It's
definitely like a top 2 PvP.
I think
game
it's
in
third.
CT.
I think it's third. I think Blitz is better just because it is a pretty solid game, even if it's like not revolutionary. I think it's pretty solid.
Oh, it's his own game.
And then Chunk Lock is that game is one of the best. that game is one of the best PvP games of all time. Genuinely,
Wow.
Okay,
I wonder why it's one of the best.
I don't think that's true, but
I don't know why you
like
don't think that's
Chunk
true.
Lock.
I think Chunk Lock is. It's the best CT PvP game.
I think you
and
can't
I think it's
say
better
that
than all
when
of
we played the game.
PBs.
I
think
can't
it's
say that
better
when we
than all of
played the
Block
game
Wars.
once.
I think it's
We
better
played the
than
game
all of
once.
MCCs. I think it's better than what other events ready to name? I mean, but Biome Battle. I don't. Do they even have a PvP game like that? Like, I don't know. Chunk Lock is better. Temple. Chunk Lock has less positive RNG bias than Temple has.
Chunk Lock and Temple are very different. Also, Temple blows Chunk Lock out of the fucking water. They don't even ever compare those games.
You're funny, Amfrost. You're funny because Temple has so much more
I'm not
positive
joking.
RNG bias because it is a poorly designed game that Danny Picasso made, and Chunk Lock is the best game of all time.
What RNG do I have in Temple?
Oh, you wanna talk about it? So,
yeah.
I can't.
Wait,
I can't
no
wait.
RNG in Temple. That's insane word.
No RNG is Temple is the most insane thing I've ever heard. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard.
I would like you.
Even
to
though I
explain
think
to me
Temple's a beautiful game, I can't take the credit. I did not design that game.
Positive RNG bias is where a team can get so lucky and just not have any problems and just win because of it. And there is so many different ways that can happen in Temple Lockout. You can not get staked when every other team is getting staked. You could never get contested because everybody else went the other direction and you're just getting free zones along the edge of the map and nobody's contesting you. You could just walk all over people because you have
Yeah,
aura
that can
and they can't
happen,
fight
but
you
that-
and they just walk away. Like there's so many ways for Temple Lockout to
can
be
happen,
RNG
but
based that doesn't
mean
exist
that
in
it
Chunk
always
Lock.
does happen. This is like an unrealistic thing. That doesn't
No,
mean
no, no,
always
but that
doesn't
happens
mean
in
that-
every single event. There is a team getting way luckier than all the other ones. We can look in the footage. There is a team getting way
Yeah, but how
luckier
do
than
you
all
get
the
rid
other
of
ones,
all
and
of
that
the
doesn't
arguments?
happen as much in any other
Okay,
PvP.
this also happened. This also the same argument applies to Chunk Lock. I could say
No.
that every single team, hold on, every single team leaves my corner of the map, so I am free, like they go all the way for me, so I am free to buy every chunk near me. I'm free to capture everything for free. I'm able to get way more points than everybody else in the zone capturing. Like this is like the same argument applies to Chunk Lock. You're
That just
being
doesn't
delusional
really
because Chunk Lock
happen
is
as
your
much, and I
game.
think the revive system also makes it
You can't
very.
say that. That's not true. That's not true. That is not true.
Free doors can happen in Chunk Lock. I agree, but it's not the same as free zones are, and I think free zones are way more valuable in Temple Lockout, and it's just easier to come into because there's more times where there's not teams there. I mean, obviously we need to see Chunk Lock play out more, but even stuff like the revives make it different. Like, I think the revives, you can actually take a fight and then get out of it and then revive your team. And I think that just that aspect is way better than anything Temple Lockout has to prevent that kind of thing.
I do like the revive.
Well, but Temple Lockout, like they don't even really like play the same. Like I don't know why there's a comparison. Just because you have a bunch of square
Well, it's just-
rooms and you
it's
go
just
from one to the
PvP
other,
games
they're
in general.
different
It's like when chance gets compared to parkour tag.
Yeah,
no,
no, like they're not.
I think comparing
comparable
the games themselves, yeah, they're not really comparable. And like this, like people say that it's too much like Temple Lockout, or it's like a Walmart version. That's not. I don't agree with that. But I think that
I think it was mostly because of the just because it like looks similar because of the map, and then also
The
the update
gameplay
video
is,
just
like-
made it seem like it was the same.
But there
The
needs
gameplay
to.
is just entirely different. They're not like
They're getting compared because they're
no.
both PvP games, and I think Chunk Lock at its core is a way better designed PvP game than Temple Lockout is because there's less positive RNG bias. Like a lot less.
I made up a word.
I didn't make up a word. It's just like it is a thing that exists that I.
bias isn't a thing that people say.
Okay, it's
But,
not a
like,
thing
I
that
get-
people say because I don't know like what the actual word that people might say for that is in game design terms, but I know that it is a thing that does exist.
Input RNG versus output RNG. Probably the words you're looking for.
Maybe.
Chaos. Do you think Minor Mania is a good PvP game? Yes or no?
Yes. Not a okay. I think it's a good game. It's not a PvP focused game. It's a strategy focused game.
Yeah.
It's so boring.
It's a good game though. It's a good game. I really like. I
It's
really like Minor Mania.
Good. I just fall asleep while playing it.
Minor Mania and Extraction
But
are the only two good PvP round robin games. Like good, like step above the rest. That's fine. Extraction, yes, and Minor Mania. Those are the only two that I think are a step above all the other ones, and most of the other ones suck ass.
You mentioned extraction. I need to have a take. But Noah, your take. Where did you remember it?
No.
Okay, I'm taking over. I think.
Thank you for
and this
coming on,
relates to
Noah.
extraction.
Yeah, I actually hate Danny. Oh my god.
This will relate to extraction, I promise. But I think events need to split their game design teams, and I don't think that the one game designer or the one developer should be making those game design decisions. And I think events should be able to realize that game design is intuitive. It's like an intuition-based talent that not everyone has, and they need to be able to play on those strengths. And even their best game designers can't design every game. Like you need to have like an area of expertise, and I think this is very, very clear in a lot of events where you see layouts and level design are kind of rough. Take Extraction for example. I think Extraction is a beautiful game, and I think Block Wars actually has some really good level design in other games. I think a lot of Block Wars games actually have really good level design, but in Extraction they don't have any good extraction designers, which is why every extraction map is consistently so bad. Is because nobody on the team who does the level design for Block Wars actually knows how to make a good extraction map. And then, like, even if you want to take it on like a lower scale, you can look at another like really good game like soccer. I think soccer is a much like simpler scale because I think soccer is itself just kind of always will be a good game, even if you have like kind of whatever maps. But the maps are also kind of like there's not like much thought put into them. Like the layouts of a soccer map are kind of just like whatever. Like to be fair, you can kind of get away with whatever map. It's kind of like Challenge Chase. You can get away with whatever maps in Soccer and Chalice, games like Minor Mania and Extraction, for example, and require like a lot more attention to detail, sightlines, etc. You know, positions, flanks, etc. All of that needs to be taken into account. And I think that's exactly why you need to have like people who actually have the expertise in that kind of level and layout design. Otherwise, if you just put like people who are good at general level design or general game design into map design for something that they don't have expertise in, then it makes, you know, you have a good game, but you're limiting it with bad maps. And that's exactly where Extraction is right now, where it's a great game and its potential is down the drain right now just because it's being limited by constantly bad maps. Wait, I want to invite Rander to speak. Can we invite Rand?
Sure. I don't have much time left for.
This has so much words in my
takes.
mind. I don't know what you did.
You did say a lot
I
of
don't-
words. I was tuning out a bit of that.
I think the main thing he's saying is that like you should not have 1 to 2 people on all of your game and level design.
Yeah.
And I fully agree with that. Like I'm fully just piggybacking off of him.
Whoa.
No, I'm serious. Like when I think about
I will never work on the movement games because I know that my expertise just doesn't extend to those. I would make shit movement games.
yeah, and I don't make levels. I haven't made a level for.
How about team games too?
I haven't made a level for golf since like the first game was first made. So like it's. I think it's also as the owner, I have to figure out who in my staff team is good at this and doing this, and it's just like you said, it's a specific people are good at specific things. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think way too many events don't actually capitalize off the fact that they can just have different designers in different areas. And that's why sometimes you'll have an event that has some games with really good level design and then some games that, despite having crazy potential, just have really bad level design. And even though I think Tomb Titans is kind of like a mid-game, I actually think Tomb Titans level design is very beautifully made. Like their actual level design, I just don't like the game in general as a whole, but I think their level design is really, really good. Because whoever they put on that knows what they're doing. They know how to make these rooms, they know how to connect them in a seamless way. They know how to make the rooms not frustrating, and they know how to make the rooms like fair. But whoever's doing the level design for Extraction doesn't know what a sightline is, has never played a shoot in their life, doesn't know what claustrophobia is, doesn't know what like flanks are, doesn't know how to make dynamic angles or anything.
All right.
Yeah, I think another important part. Oh my god, you know, there's some events where the main person who game designs or level designs is a part of the player roster and can't test it. Pisses me off, and then they end up making some hot shit.
Yes, you should. Yes, 100%. This shouldn't even be a take. This should be like a fact and a rule of thumb.
Yeah, exactly.
If you design the games, you should not be a player. You should be a tester. You should be in those testing front lines. Test your damn games, please.
I can't fully agree with that. For reasons.
I mean, if you
I
are
don't
the
test
person who's designing the game, you have like a vision for it, and so it just makes zero sense if you're not the one testing the game and you're not getting the vision out of what you're making.
I'm confused. Are you agreeing with Chaos or are you agreeing with me?
I'm agreeing with you. No, like the person.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, kill Chaos.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, I don't think I need to talk.
I mean, I think it's fine. This might be like Blazing Chaos, but I think it's fine if you just like have an idea for a game and you propose it and stuff. But like, you shouldn't be the main person making the games or designing the maps.
Whoever is leading the game should absolutely need to test their games, or at the very, very least, be like watching. Like for example, it's kind of hard for me to test Trials of Fire because it's a puzzle-based game. So like I lead those games every time a new one is made. I have to make all the puzzles, right? I can't really test it because I know the answers and I know where the devil dart's gonna spawn and I know everything. Blah blah blah. But I can get a lot of information by watching. You know, if I was a player, big problem, big problem, big problem.
So we're adding Danny of Costa to Genesis or Ascension?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, and Ascension. But okay, like I guess that's unfair because Trials of Fire is like an extreme example because with puzzle games you absolutely under no circumstance can be like, you know, be a player when you make them. But even like for Minor Mania, I can get enough information out of watching testers play where I don't necessarily always have to play more than like a couple rounds myself to get a feel for it. Like I will always have to play a few Minor Mania rounds for a new map because, you know, test your damn games. But I can still get tons of information out of watching other people play. But if I was a player, I would not be able to do that. Like if I wasn't in testing and I wasn't able to watch other testers or test it myself, you would have some shit ass maps because I'm not testing my damn map. Like, and the iterative process of that is so important. Like, there has not been a single, even the best Minor Mania map, the one that everyone glazes, the Sandos Workshop / library, that one was first made out of wool. Then it was tested, and then things were changed. It was tested, things were changed. It was an iterative process. Like we would like move the windows, move the doors, and then once we finally got something that like played well, then we decorated it. But you can't do that when, if you know, you're designing the game and playing in players, so you can't even test. Like this is this is not even a take. This is just like this is a rule of thumb that I think everyone should follow.
Oh yeah.
Then like 3 events.
Go.
Events do it anyway. Yeah.
Huh? What?
No, it's okay. On Clock is a beautiful game. It's okay.
Yeah. No, I agree. So what else did you say?
Yeah.
He's in front of him too.
What else did you say about Chunk Clock?
Oh, I just said it was a beautiful game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is why we're 69ing. It's not just you giving me head. We're 69ing later. All right.
I might talk Chaos Spaces out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it is time to end because I have things to do. Thank you. Thank you everyone who gave their takes today. I appreciate them all. We ended up with 7, 7, 7, and 3. So I'm glad we only had 3 cold takes. By the way, when we raid Infume, I need everyone to call Infume a cheater. Infume is a cheater. He cheats all his speedruns, guys. You need to go in there and you need to yell, Infume is a cheater. Everyone needs to go in there and say that. So
the scroll wheel is modded.
The scroll wheel is modded. He's just
a pretty good guy.
Spam click.
He's just a cheater. He's just a cheater. He's just a cheater. So yeah, no.
Never mind, I can't say.
What was what I said?
I thought we got Dream reference. The Dream got a lot more than
Jack, you need to call Infume a cheater. Everyone's calling Infume a cheater. You've seen the tweets. We all know he's a tweeter. Cheater.
Tweeter.
All right. Thank you guys so much for showing up today. Hope you enjoyed the hot takes. I want to do this a bit more often. The last time was in like January or like maybe I don't even. It might have been last year. So maybe once every like 3 months or 2 months or something like that we can do this. But yeah. Goodbye, guys. Thanks for hanging out. See y'all. Call Infume a cheater.